Stop worrying about Reservoir going up. Device is going dark. Deploying drone.
Air compressor, all set.
Thermal breach in position. Knock, knock.
Drone spinning up.
Drone's ready.
Calling, reloading.
Shot drone goes live. Traces fast touch.
Located.
Going live. Flash out.
Wow, that's awkward.
Yeah, we were just talking all that, and they could not hear us at all.
No, that was a problem on your guys' end. I think it's fixed now for you guys.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
Hopefully
that.
they
Yeah,
can-
that was their problem. It wasn't ours.
okay. Because I was just reading in chat, but
No.
either way,
No, it definitely was our problem, but I'm gonna blame it on chat, and hopefully people will forget about it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that smoke. Another way you can push that is you smoke out the hatch and just pretty much pray that you land your shots.
Mhm.
But it just seemed like just too little like man count, and they had more bodies, so they just all had to do is shoot through the smoke, and he died sadly.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think they had the right players in the right spots. Talon, because their mirror was playing all the way over on the big tower stairs, and the smoke only had one canister left, and he was forced to push up through his own smoke, and he eventually just got killed as he was trying to push through it. When you're pushing through smoke, it's kind of weird. You get spotted out before you can spot out anybody else because of the way the smoke like works on the edges. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but
Yeah.
that's just how it works. And without that nitro cell from Moist Cardboard, it was left all up to Mello to try to rush that plant, and I mean he wasn't able to get it obviously.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully they make the adjustments this round.
Definitely. And it looks as though Raiders is already going to be getting aggressively into main lobby. Typical play from him is he's pretty much the crackhead of 95. He just basically does what he wants, and
Yep.
based on what I've seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't really think I am. And after watching Tito's streams as well, it doesn't really seem like Raiders has a problem with doing whatever he wants, and he's able to get the frag. So what's not broke, it
Majority of the
doesn't need to be fixes. Yeah, majority of the time. You had an excellent game on on this map, Oregon, yesterday. Yesterday. You only died like 3 times that entire map, and you clutched out several rounds and on the fragment as well. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of want to just put that on my team. You know,
Yeah.
like you make a play off your team and you just go on with that.
Exactly, and you all play so well together that it doesn't even really matter if one person's having a good game or one person's having a bad game. You guys play so well together that it just, you guys win no matter what. And when you don't win, it's, I mean, unfortunate, just unlucky circumstances, but again, one of the most consistent
Yeah.
teams with 95 with IF is,
Yeah, you can't win them all.
exactly.
You just gotta bounce back.
But IF and 95, it was a stat that was brought up yesterday. No one other than IF and 95 has won a Go 4 since December.
Leveling electronics.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Except
It was 4
aside
months?
from the protest, yeah. Aside from the protest against an IF, neither of you guys have lost or not won a Go 4 in the last 4 months. So a pretty interesting statistic, as the first kill of the round is going to go on to Bulker. So that's a good pick off the board already. That's going to be the smokes off out of the way. As one more gas canister come out, but Tito's going to try to stick his plant. Will the Nitro Saw come out from Moist Cardboard? He's going to toss it right out. Yep, that was a perfectly
Oh, it
placed
does
Nitro
connect.
Saw. Yeah, on to Tito's. Is that a hard Nitro Saw to hit between those bars? Raiders gets the kill though. On to Fable, so he's going to have to pull that Legion Trap out as he's on very low HP. Guyana Bear is here for his cover as he's looking for the member inside of meeting. But the Legion is going to lose the fight out to Guyana Bear. A nice shot from him. This could be a salvage round as the Maestro and the Mirror are on very low HP. Both 1 bullet away from dying, but so is the Ash. So 2 full members on each team, but some lit members as well, as they're going to try to push down his main stairs. It looks as though Raiders might go for the plant, and Zerpa might have the cover, as there's no more smoke canisters, I don't believe, and no, there actually is one more smoke canister, but it's actually not going to hit the Ash, so he's going to be able to stick this plant perfectly. Unfortunate from the smoke, as he's going to actually try to rush up.
They're gonna play aggressive here.
Yeah, they're going to play very aggressive here, so Raiders gets the kill, is going to die to Mellow, but it's all up to the Thatcher of Guyana Bear. He does win these situations. He has been one of the more clutch players on 95. He's going to have to deal against 3 players. The fuse is going off. And what? There's 2 as the flank comes out from Meeting, from Reap. The defuse will come down from the Mirror. So an excellent retake and an excellent start to the round there for Talon.
It was a really good retake. They kept on pushing Bear out. Bear kept on losing ground to the point where he can't cover the bomb anymore. So really good push on there. And especially knowing that 2 of them are weak. I don't know if Bear knew that or not, but if Bear probably knew that, he might have played a bit more aggressive. Just he could have easily killed 2 and then back to a 1v1 situation, but they slowly pinched them out and got the defuse down.
Yes. Exactly, and that round almost came down to the botched smoke from Mellow, as I mean Raiders was literally 1 tick away from dying, but the smoke just barely missed. So good on.
I believe the smoke pushed up and killed him in the end, right after he got the bomb right down.
Yeah,
Like, the bomb
after he
was
got the
fine,
bomb
he just
down.
died
Yeah,
right away.
yeah, the smoke killed him no matter what. So it didn't really matter in the end, but I mean it was good on Raiders there to stick that plant, even though the smoke wasn't hitting him. So we will go up to the top floor here. Just recently went base set. Looks like we're going to be seeing no castle here, and a surprising Mira is most often Mira is banned on Oregon, so it's interesting to see her make it through that ban phase, and they're going to be using her, looks like, to her full advantages. It looks as though Reap is going to be impacting this wall, and the Mira window will go onto the top white wall, as they haven't left it reinforced, so this could be difficult for 95 to push through that main closet, as they will have the thermite to do so, but it's going to be up to Tito's to play that main window and cut off some rotations from the top of white. As Tito's does his typical pre-fire through the double window. Gonna see if he can't land a kill or not, but any sensible team is not going to let you get that pre-fire off, as it's pretty common, and especially going against Tito's, you know that he's going to do that pretty much every round, as this is what Tito's does. He normally takes from this big window, whether it's with Havana or Blackbeard, it's up to him, but looks like he will be bringing in Blackbeard right now. Guyana Bear is going to be joining at this bottom floor, trying to look for the pulse of bugs, as he is going to be playing below in kitchen, along with Captain. So a deep roam on the bottom, on the first floor, as there's going to be 3 anchors on site. So
they usually play together. I remember versing them. Bugs and them two. I know they're brothers, and they've always been playing with each other. Went against this hold before. It's the stronghold. It's more so of a bait to waste their time with them, and they're doing that right now. I don't know if 95 will eventually realize that they're just trying to waste your time. They're gonna set up at least 2 players or 3 players up top, so they're just trying to waste time right here, and so far it's doing a good job.
Tito's finds the first kill onto Mello, though, so that's a big kill, taking the smoke right off of the board. So no more utility from the plant tunnel from Kid Mello. As this hold from below is still in place, it looks as though Raiders has been put on the flank watch. So they're not going to push out these defenders, but they are going to try to prevent them from flanking up the main stairs. They do have the 1 nitro shell on Bugs, though, so they're going to have to be aware of that whenever the flank does start to come out. As Raiders is just gathering some more info before he possibly decides to push this. I imagine he will, being that it's Raiders on the Ash. As he's going to spot the head right there of the pulse, but isn't going to be able to land the shot. Is aware that the Jaeger may peek from this bathroom hall, but looks as though Bugs, or Captain actually, going to be playing it very safe and will be covering his teammate as some shots go in, and Captain with an excellent shot there onto Raiders, so that's the roam clear off the board, as they're going to need to possibly put another body down there if they want to get this plant down. Bugs gets another kill though on below, and Beta gets a kill onto Captain, so refrags coming in total as Reap finds another kill for himself onto Guy on the Bear. Reap with another kill, excellent shot through those bars. It's going to be left all up to the twitch of Beta sitting in the armory corridors. He's going to go for the bomb inside a closet, and he's not going to be able to get much of anywhere as there's still a pulse with a nitro cell below, and there's still a mirror with a nitro cell on the top of the white stairs. So whether they know where this twitch is or not, looks as though the mirror did hear him. Might be a kill for Beta as he does down the Legion and takes him out, but the C4 is going to come right through. I'm not sure where that is, but he will get shot out by Beta. Still have the pulse below, and an excellent nitro cell from Bugs as he takes down Beta. So another excellent hold from Talon, as you called it out right. They wasted a lot of time on the bottom floor, and they still weren't able to get the kill onto the pulse. So
yeah. Tito's got a kill inside the top of the site, so that just leaves it down to a 2v2. There's no need to really waste your time, although there is the threat of a pulse. If you just manage to rush in and kill those 2 players, you could always run around with the diffuser, right? You could just maybe go in somewhere else, and he'll probably lose you. Then you could stick the plan. But them just sitting there, it's just to bait time, and they pretty much fell for it, sadly.
And the other thing is that there's also that cabinet inside of Kid's bedroom that you can plant on as well. So there's always that too. So they could have possibly just pushed 4 on 2 on site, or at least 3 on 2 on site, and just played for the refrags. But I mean, again, it was an excellent hold from below. The Pulse and the Jaeger played excellently off of each other, able to protect each other and get the refrags when one died. But again, it's going to be the 3rd site here for Talon as they look to go to kitchen dining. So in your opinion, Serpa, would you rather go to kitchen dining or Big Tower?
The dilemma with these 2 sites is that a strong percentage right now, 95 should win this round. This is an easy given round to any attacking team, but with the thing with a Big Tower is that it's such a weird objective to push. The way you would win that is because no one knows how to push it.
Exactly.
That's why we would pick it. But seeming that they went over here, 95 has to win this round, or should at least, because it's just such an easy round. You throw him at the wall, you watch him, and then you watch the hallway in there, and you plant the bomb. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that too.
Exactly, I agree. Tower is weird. This site's weird, but there's a lot of open sites, and especially with all the ACOGs that 95 is going to be bringing, it should be easy for them to be able to hold these lines of sight. To be able to successfully defend this site, you really need to be playing as if you're already a man down. So you need to really be going for runouts, like possibly outside of the main door, which I assume there's actually nobody positioned to go for that runout. They will be holding above, so it's actually a really interesting strat. They're going to be holding for above kitchen, so that way the anchors of Mello and the Mira Captain are able to play this kitchen Mira a little bit more safely.
I don't know if Buck was planning to go above, but no, he definitely has some sort of opposition there. And I don't think he was actually seeing from this point of view. It might be just doing a solo back push.
He could possibly go for hop reach with the grenade onto that castle barricade as well. So it'll be interesting to see how Raiders decides to push this, as he does have the intel and will take out the camera. So we're not going to be aware that he's right here as of right now. Beta's going to get into a gunfight with the mirror, though, of Captain, I believe, yeah. So exchanging a few shots as of right now, but it looks like it's kind of a stall out right now from 95. As Guy Bear is ready to disable these Maestro cameras, and Volker looks to be ready to go for this plant, but the Nitro Assault from Captain is going to have to come out eventually. They do still have no Maestro cameras, and the plant is starting to come down. Captain's going to have to toss this Nitro Cell out perfectly if he wants to get the kill. He's going to just miss it, but Cardboard gets the kill onto Beta, and Mello is going to rush right up and try to get the kill onto the Thermite. He's going to miss the shots, though, and Volker gets an easy kill onto Mello, but Captain flanks up through meeting, or dining, and gets an easy kill onto Volker. So it's now a 4v3. The remaining attackers are all outside of tower, so they have good angles here as they're all rocking those ACOGs. Guy in a Bear is going to get an easy kill on the Captain, and a second kill onto Moist Cardboard, so it's all up to Bugs, but he gets taken out by Tito's. An excellent cleanup there after the plant from 95.
Yeah, that was a really well done job. Got that bomb down, and then you just got to, hold your angles.
Yeah, and it's perfect with those ACOGs. They were able to refrag when needed to be, and even put in the 3v4 situation, they still had those 3 ACOGs outside and inside of a small tower. There's not really much that all of the hollows, and 1 ACOG, I guess, from Talon is going to be able to do.
It's pretty much a guessing game for the defense, right? They're pushing up. They don't know where they're going to be. There's 1,000 places they can just hide. So, it's a real like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you're in kitchen and they plant the bomb, you're pretty much on a losing side. You just have to, like, either know where they are with callouts or just kind of get lucky, and just didn't work out for them that round.
No, not at all. And it looks as though we'll be seeing the bottom floor again. So this makes sense. And it will be the same setup. Not choosing to bring... So the only plant denial that they have really is the Maestro and the smokes. So I don't know how much I agree with that. I'd rather see possibly a mute other than a Legion. Or at least something to deny intel from 95 that brings a Nitro Cell. But it looks like they want to go for a deep roam, as Mello's going to be setting holes inside of Attic. And it looks like Bugs has Legion traps all over Kitchen. So this is going to make it a little bit harder for Bear to push this out. But, I mean, still, Tito's going to be able to clear this out with his drone no matter what. So we'll have all of this already pre-cleared out for Bear, because he's going to make his way right into small tower.
I personally don't like the push that they're doing here. They have way too much, in my opinion. They have 2 Maestros that they burn through. Probably Jaeger system blocking that Maestro from being destroyed. A mirror system, a mirror with a Nitro, and then 3 smokes. If I were them, I'd maybe have done a back push. They don't really have anything to stop that besides the Ash charges and some Thatchers.
Yeah, I mean, there's no Bandit, so it would be easy to get open the back wall and no mute. But it looks like... I'm not sure what they're doing. It looks like they're just trying to flip out the exothermic for the breaching charges. That's going to be able to get
make
open
a bigger hole.
Yeah, it'll make a bigger hole and just be able to open up the hatch as well. So, I mean, you might as well do it, as Beta's going to be peeking it very aggressively. Not even worried about the pre-Nitro Cell through the hatches. There's only 1 on the side of Talon, so you don't really want to waste that on a blind throw through Classroom. But, I mean, again...
I don't see 95 pulling a clean plant here. They're in meetings, so they... Bugs and them could just run out on them, but on top of that, they just have too much denial. I don't see them getting a clean plan off. I'm pretty sure Thermite is going to die 100%.
Yeah. They haven't really been able to clear much out. It looks as though Tito's is still trying to clear roamers as well, so they haven't done as good of a job clearing these roamers as they have done in the past. A minute 30 into the round, and they're finally starting to push on the site with these Maestro cameras still all in place. And looks like Reap has 1 possibly positioned inside of Laundry as well. It's right there on the typical wall where you can see default plant spot. As Tito's is going to possibly choose to use this last lifeline to possibly take out that Maestro. It looked as though he might have taken out 1 already. The one inside of... Oh no, he didn't even take that one out. So I'm not sure where he used that first breaching round on, or impact grenade. But... And Mello on the smoke is going to be using this intel to his advantages. The push is starting to stall out here from 95. They're not really too sure what to do. They still have the players inside a meeting that can flank at any time. and they're definitely worried about that as they have. I'm sure they have.
They're
they
gonna
have
flank
Raiders.
too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be way too much on the Ash by himself, and it's 40 seconds left, and they have not wasted at least one of their nitros or anything. I don't see anything changing.
Yeah, and that's the very first smoke canister coming out, but no, it's actually gonna miss the plant.
Yeah,
As it will finish off Volker, but it was just too slow. It's an easy kill off for Mello, but the plant has gone down. It's a post plant position, and there's 2 kills coming out from 95 as Gaia Bear and Beta finds 2. It's gonna be left up to Moist, Cardboard, and Reap, who does have the ACOG inside of tower, but nobody's gonna be peeking this angle as Raiders gets a kill onto Moist Cardboard. So it's all up to the Maestro as Raiders doesn't know where he is, but he's gonna try to look for the kill anyway inside of sight.
That was just really good timing on Bears' end with the Thatcher charges, and maybe a bit of lack of communication between the defending team. You have literally everything set up for that plant to be stopped, and it just went through. The Thermite did die, but I don't expect him actually to survive with all that much utility on board. But regardless, he should have been able not to plant, and some call that should have been made that, you know, they're getting ready. Thermite's on the bottom of the stairs. I don't know what was happening on the defensive side, but that's not really good.
Just another miscommunication like they had in the first round when the Mira was playing in Big Tower. They just didn't have their nitro cells in place, and when the smokes did come out, they were just too slow. So the reason I put the overlay on Fixer for the Go 4 is because I'm not getting paid to put an overlay on this, so I'm not going to. I just like using that for the Go 4 because that's what it's for. I have a membership because I'm an ESL caster with map bans. I don't have a membership because I'm a caster for an Xbox. So that's my logic behind it. If now, Uncle, I know you're in the chat. If you want to raise my pay a little bit, maybe we can talk business. But I'm just saying, I'm a broke college student. I need to take any advantage I can. So back into the game, top floor now for Talon as this was they are 1-0 on the site, so it makes sense that they choose to go back to the top floor. And no Blackbeard from Tito, so this might be a good choice from them as they're not going to have to deal with that power from him, and Tito doesn't even have an ACOG as well, so you got to think that they were definitely assuming that the bottom floor was going to be the site. As they're going to be trying to push through possibly Master.
It seems there's gonna be a basic push here.
Yeah.
But it's up to them to, if they're gonna waste that time on the 2 bottom roamers, or if they're gonna just realize that and be like, we could just, you know, possibly kill the 3 players above.
Yeah. So, like you said, it will be up to them, 95 that is, to decide whether or not, how they're gonna deal with these roamers below. Will Raiders push it by himself again and get taken out by the Jaeger, or will he have people with this? Beta's actually going to be going for half reach inside of Armory and could possibly get aggressive onto the main hallways. Some wallbangs come out are going to light up Kid Mello through that mattress. He's on about 15 HP. So it's looking a little bit better here for 95 so far. It looks like they're just deciding not to deal with them. They're going to just leave Raiders on the flank watch with the drone. And they're going to possibly decide just to plant above Classroom, which is possibly the best decision I think they're going to make. Because that Pulse can't make it to Classroom if Raiders is inside of Garage. But Raiders is actually going to push this out. He will find the kill onto the Jaeger, so it's an excellent shot there from him to take down him. And he'll try to go for the kill onto the Pulse as well. He's unaware that he's made his way into Kitchen. Just as though he's ready for him to come through Dining, but does redirect his attention as Raiders is playing it smart. He's behind the fridge and he's waiting for the Pulse to push him. He knows he has to come to where the plant is, but it's actually a nice shot there from Bugs as Raiders is not aware that the peak is coming out. So the Nitro Cell from below is still alive, and he looks as though he's going to be flanking the big window. So this could be bad for Tito's, but Tito's does seem to be aware of it and is ready for the Pulse to peak at any moment. The Pulse looks to be using his scanner, but Tito's will come off that angle and go right back on it. So he's trying to bait the Pulse out. Oh, and the poor timing there is there's going to be a double peek from the main window as well. Looked as though the Mira was going for the peek onto Tito. So well played there. Good coordination from the Pulse and the Mira. Beta's going to find the kill onto Reap. And Guy on a Bear on that flank watch is going to find the Pulse below. So it's all up to the Smoke, who's on about 5 HP. Will find the kill onto Tito's. Will he find the second onto the Thatcher of... No, not the Thatcher, the Twitch of Beta, who's holding this pixel angle on the windows very well. Still a Nitro Summit in the hands of Cardboard, and does have the mirror window to play with, so this could be a salvaged round for Talon if they're able to play their cards right. But, again, Kid Mello
It's important for Beta not to get too aggressive here. He does not need to kill anyone. He just needs to apply pressure so that Smoke does not feel comfortable there. If he dies, that Smoke has that area back to him. Nice shot from Bear. Mirror is all left by herself now. And then, yeah, Bear's going to push it up. That was a good round on them.
A good round on Bear and the Twitch as well. Able to find those kills below and apply pressure onto the site as well once the plant started to go down. It was just
I thought it was a pretty good play on Raiders because when he had the Pulse there, Pulse was distracted by Raiders. So that's going to hold off the Nitro for a while. But he did die. And I thought that was going to go right back to Talon's favor. But, you know, he came back and Bear cleaned him up. So that was good. Good job. Was it from 95?
I'm not trying to act like a hotshot, Huzzah. I'm just saying I don't want to use my overlay for a league stream. But yeah, like you said, a great push from Raiders in the basement on the bottom floor. Able to take out the Jaeger. So that was the cover for the Pulse, and it wasted a lot of time for him as well. So, looks like 95 are going to choose to go to the bottom floor for their first site. I think that makes sense with the Mira being available.
Yeah, this is just like a site to get your pretty much to break the ice for defense. Because every time you switch, you know, you're in a different play style. You're not going to be attacking. This is just like a normal site just to go. Everything here from 95, like point of view, looks like normal with the Legion and Valkyrie, Bandit. Everything looks normal here. This is probably just be like I said, a ice breaking round to see how things go. If they need to switch it up, bring a different operator, or you know, change anything.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to be seeing that duo roam that Tito's and Guy on a Bear are so successful at inside of the kid's bedroom, which I don't know. It's a weird hold. Like I've never really understood the kids' bedroom hold this like deep of a roam, especially putting two players over here. But it works out for them. They're able to play off of each other very well, and I mean most often it wastes a lot of time for the attack. So. Going for a different strategy other than Talon, who decided to roam completely a meeting and big tower. So it's going to be interesting to see how Talon decides to deal with this. As they do have the Jackal, so they will be able to track those defenders upstairs. And you got to assume that Mello is going to be joining this out, which he will. He'll spot the Legion playing in the kids, but will he know that the Valkyrie is there as well? That could be a misplay if they're not able to spot this Valkyrie as well. But Bugs is going to cover the flank in kitchen, so if this Valkyrie or the Legion decide to drop down the hatch, they're going to meet their immediate death, as there's nothing really they can do while falling from a hatch like that. Guy on a Bear is going to be getting tracked by that Jackal, so Jackal putting in work already here as he's going to try to be making some holes from below. See if he can't find those kills, but Fable Bugs is waiting for this drop to come down from the Legion as he's going to possibly go for a grenade kill. This could get a nice shot. It looks as though Guy on a Bear might have heard the rip of the pin and will fall off in that position. Oh, and the shotgun from Tito's is going to get close up into the face of Captain, so it's an easy kill from him as Guy on a Bear is going to fall right through the hatch. But where's the sledge? He's not in position to get the refrag. As Guy on a Bear is going to get an easy kill onto Bugs. Will he find a second through the grates? Yes, he does. It looked as though he might have clipped that as
And
well.
He's gonna pick up another one.
Yeah, so those are the two roamers picking up 4 kills here. Will they find a third? No. Moist
So close.
Cardboard will finally stop the power for Tito's as it's going to be a 1v4 situation for Moist Cardboard.
That was a really good hold from their part, from Tito's and Bear. I don't think they actually knew they had a Valkyrie Shoddy, and it worked out. Usually they bring a Valkyrie MPX, but
Yes.
turns out the shotgun was the better call over here. Surprised, I think it was Bugs. I don't know what the player was, but definitely surprised them, and then picking up another kill while Bear was working with another one.
So, yeah, that ground was solely on those two roamers. And the fact that Talon just let the Legion drop the hatch without any sort of punishment was poorly played by their part. I mean, you gotta be disciplined enough to sit in kitchen, knowing that there's still 2 roamers inside of kids. You gotta be disciplined enough to hold that angle onto that freezer hatch and wait for that to
Thought possibly maybe a nitro, not a nitro, a claymore would be placed. I don't know if they have one on board, but yeah, that I kind of blame that to bad timing. He maybe was a bit curious to see if anyone was coming up main stairs, but Bear just got the better timing on him on there. But then it was a failed gun battle from the other opponent that just came in and Bear fried him through the I don't know what you call that, like a little metal thing, whatever it was.
The little, I don't know. Yeah, the grates or whatever this stupid thing is.
Yeah.
Wherever the food goes. So it looks like we're going to be seeing the top floor from 95. As they're not choosing to bring a castle here, which I don't know if that's something. I feel like that's something that they normally bring. I know that's something that IF normally brings, but I can't remember if it's something that 95 likes to bring. But
we'd usually bring it if we're like having a lot of troubles of just staying alive, because normally like hard thing about like playing and kids is you go and get killed off the window. So normally bring a castle if you're just having a hard time. Just if they're playing really good pressure, just bring a castle. Right now I think they're just feeling comfortable, so there's no need, you know.
Yeah, exactly. They're feeling. I mean, they're feeling their gun skill right now, as it looks as though Bulker is going to be playing all the way down in basement. Waiting for a possible rush through red, as doesn't look like anybody's going to be pushing there right now, but Captain is droning out the big tower as Bugs is going to make his way into it. So this could be a big play from the Pulse if he's able to come up behind this sledge, but I imagine Captain is going to have that drone on the flank, so the Pulse will possibly get spotted out if there's somebody watching that drone, but at this moment it doesn't look like there's anybody holding the flank.
Ooh,
Bugs,
that was close.
yeah, it looks like Bugs just missed the Pulse, so this could be a big play for Bulker as he is on that flank. And this could be called all clear, and it could possibly be the wrong decision, but no, it sounded as though Bulker did shoot a drone, so he will get spotted out and choose to fall back deeper inside a supply room. So this is a good play from Bulker, as he's just going to be wasting a bunch of time.
Seems like it's gonna be a kid's window hold. They sent Bugs there, I think, just to hold down big tower, so no one could flank them. But and then the others would repel in the window. I think that's what the push is gonna be here, and it seems like it's gonna shape up to that now. It's up to 95 to either flank the person in big tower, or just win their gun battles, or just like kill the kids repelling on the window. And you can see right there, they're setting up. They have frags, whatever they need, and they're gonna be drawing out.
Looks like the Legion is going to drop through the hatch, so they're going to start to be playing this from below. Tito's does have the Valkyrie shotgun with these holes from into the ceiling, so if anybody tries to repel in here, they're going to be immediately shut down, hopefully by Tito's if he's able to land the shots, which, I mean, you got to assume that he's going to be able to do that with the shotgun close range, but again, could possibly see jump-ins from the main window, but no Raiders.
Ooh, what a shot.
That was a nice shot from the top of White, but Kid Mello will find the pixel onto the bomb and takes down Raiders. So it's back to a 4v4, and there's actually nobody on top of White. So Mello could possibly just jump right into sight, and I don't believe there's anybody upstairs at all. Everyone is actually downstairs, so this is a free objective for Talon if they are able to take advantage of it. They can't repel in through these windows, they do know that, but again, Mello could just jump right in, but Reap is coming in through Dining Hall, gets a kill into Tito's, who's unaware. The flank watch is just not there, and there's a bunch of missed shots from both players, and they'll finally get the kill. It's a complete potato fest, but while all this is going on, Moist Cardboard has made his way into sight and is putting the diffuser down. Fable Captain takes out Bulker, and Mello takes out Beta, so it's all up to Guy and a Bear. We've seen him clutch positions like this before, but will he be able to do it in post-plant against a Nomad nonetheless?
They're setting up the angles. I would find it hard to believe that Bear will clutch. He does have a lot of health, which will be in his favor to take a few shots and turn some back, but they're setting up their angles. They have the ACOGs. Yeah, they're going to just shut him down.
Wow, what a chaotic round on the bottom floor, on the first floor.
If you saw, they saw that Tito's was there with a shotgun. They made the smart play of going into meeting and then making a Habana hole, and then you saw Bear, frankly, like trying to shoot those off. So that was a really good read from Talon there to see what was happening. And that pushed, you could see then Tito's got a bit agitated, not agitated, but scared, and then he got shot through the window. So that was a really good play on them to see what was going on.
Definitely. And definitely the right choice. Who was the buck? Was it Bugs?
I think it was Bugs. I think it was Reap.
Oh, yeah, it was Reap. Yeah, it was Reap on the buck. And that was a smart play by him just to rush in through Dining because, I mean, there was nobody watching Dining. It looked like that was the Jaeger's job, but the Jaeger of Raiders just I mean, just wandering around like he normally does, just not in the right position.
I think the fact that there was no one up top just showed like how kind of lost they were. No one was literally up top. If one drone was there from town, they would have known to just jump in. Nothing. They have the site completely to themselves. So I think it's just a loss of communication that no one's saying that, you know, one's up top. So he was just probably trying to get a refrag to make things a bit more even, I assume. But, you know, I'm not too sure.
I definitely agree. And just taking a quick look at the scoreboard, Guyana Bear fragging out for his team, along with Raiders, and the scoreboard a little bit more evenly spread from Talon, but I mean, again, they are still down 2 rounds here on 95's map, so it makes sense that 95 win this, because they're how strong they are on Oregon, but again, we could possibly see the starts of a comeback from Talon if they're able to get this momentum rolling, but only if they are able to get it rolling. As Melo's going to be setting up the Nomads for the flank, so smart positioning there from him.
I think they're going to stick to the same push. Yeah, they're going to just drone it out. I don't know what they're going to do here to change it up, because the push did work in the end. Maybe have more people on the side, but I don't know. It was a really dominant push.
Exactly, so they are going to be doing a little bit more clear on the bottom floors. It looks as though someone's made it inside of a small tower. Yeah, Tito's has, and he's going to go for the jump out there onto Reap, who was on his drone, so poor positioning there from him as Tito's hit the air jab possibly and was able to make his way into small tower. So, I mean, that air jab is able to alert you that someone's made the push, but, I mean, you aren't going to be able to get the kill from that if there's nobody watching it. Tito's is going to be trying to get into a fight with the Nomad, who is going to win out that fight. So, Guyana Bear just unable to have the proper cover for Tito's, who will go down. So, that's one Nitrocell off the board. And another air jab as well, as it's going to be put onto that flank inside of small tower.
At least it was a trade in the end. If I was Bear, I would have personally pushed up and just shot out the window. Make sure no one peeked him, but just so close, but just not enough.
Exactly. So they are going to look to go for this kids push again on the rappel, as they don't have to worry about that Nitrocell from below from the Valkyrie, but Beta does have one on the top of White Stairs. Cardboard hits a nice shot there onto Raiders. I'm not sure where that was, but yeah, Raiders just getting a little bit too aggressive on that window, is going to lose his head because of it. And as the Habana starts to make her way in through main hall, it could possibly go for the kill onto Bulker if she has the proper intel, as the wall into attic has been left soft.
No, this is where I would agree with you. Bringing a castle would definitely save you some time. They're getting the windows and they're applying that pressure. Like, thankfully he died right here, but they need some sort of like different thing to help them out here, because they're just, it's a really good push. They need like castle or something to do. Like here, it's not working out.
And that was a well played by Guyana Bear, able to, he went through the bathroom window, and that's a Nomad charge going to go off there. Bugs is going to miss the kill, though. Unfortunate for him, as Guyana Bear is going to get the perfect pre-fire onto that window. I'm not sure if he even meant to kill him. So it's going to be up to Bugs and Habana. Captain actually going to get a kill onto Guyana Bear. So the two brothers, but Bulker hits a nice shot through the wall. Supplant is going down from Bugs. He will come off the diffuser, though, and he will win the gunfight. So Bulker able to clutch that out. Wonderful round from him, able to pick up a 3K, even getting one with the frost mat after Guyana Bear downs him through the window.
It looked like they had control towards shaping out to the end of the round. I don't personally know why they just all wanted to go through the main window. If you saw that, I don't know if the kids was completely clear, right?
Yes.
They could have just easily sent 2 people in there, and that would be the round. But they just wanted to really go through that main window, and just because you have a good push, you still need to go out throughout the entire round and make sure everything goes well. That's where you can mess up right there. Not everyone going through one major window with barbed wire underneath it's not a good idea, because you're going to be heard. The barbed wire is going to rustle, and you're at a huge disadvantage because he's going to peek you. He's going to pre-fire you. Any good player knows that you're pretty much at a disadvantage jumping through that. So it was a bad play from them and bad comms. You could have easily just repelled in there and got the plan off. They have no nitros, nothing.
And it might have just been the lack of drone work as well. Maybe they just didn't have that intel that the kids was clear, so they just decided not to go for that rappel and better off just to jump in through a window. But, I mean, again, with the frost mats, I'm not sure if they knew that there was a frost or not on the defense, but again, like you said, that was a misplay from Talon.
They were close, but just the end of it was just not there.
And it looks like we're going to be seeing a different roam setup from 95. Is they're going to be placing Tito's on the pulse this time and setting up a lot of reinforcements inside of meeting. So even though they were able to find 4 kills together last time they went on the roam on this site, they're going to decide not to do the same setup. Which honestly might be the best choice. Is you got to imagine that Talon is expecting that kind of a roam game again. So it could possibly throw off their attack strategy just a little bit.
For sure. The thing with that trick, right, with any team doing that, because back before that Bear and Tito's did that, we had Superman, and he did that. Like, once it works the first time, the team's gonna be definitely ready for you the next time. They're gonna jackal you out. They're gonna be holding angles. They're gonna, like, we're calling kids window. It's gonna get harder every single time you try to do it. So it is a good play on 95 just to relax. It is match point. They don't have to do any crazy hero plays to win us, like, win them the round. All they need to do is just win this last round and win the game.
Exactly. So Talon is already going to be able to clear out this top floor as Mellow and Bugs are both droning it out. They're going to be spotting out that this roam is not coming yet again, and they're going to start to make their push onto meeting, I would assume, or possibly just put somebody on flank watch, as Tito's does have the long angle in the cover for Diana Bear, who could rotate through attic, but actually doesn't have the impact. It looks like some shots are going through, so that way the drone can pop through that hole, so a couple shots will go into the feet of Guy on a Bear, landing about 10 HP, but not too much damage so far.
It potentially looks like they could have 3 nitros on board. I don't know if Bandit has one, but yeah, 3 nitros on board. That's probably what they're going to be relying on. Good play to put the Bandit in there too instead of the Mira. He's going to be able to hold that down completely by himself, and there's no cap house, so he doesn't have to worry about anything else. There is a... Sorry, yeah, the Habana trick. Yeah, that thing. I am worried though. There is no hole, like big enough hole. That is not a really good enough hole. That requires a finesse to throw it through that. Because the majority of somebody's gonna be watching that, and they're gonna be shooting at you. So I don't know. They might have to make that hole a bit bigger.
The one inside a classroom.
No, the one side of beside the mirror, the Bandit's playing.
Oh,
that is
for the nitro.
You need
yeah.
Momentum to throw that and make it across. And then you have to worry about your own wall, because that's electrified, and that could destroy your Mira. I mean, sorry, your C4 too. So I'm kind of worried about that right now.
Looks like they're trying to retake inside a meeting as Talon is aggressively pushed up inside. So they're holding this flank off very well as the smokes are going to start to come down from Reap. So we're going to see if this Nitro Cell from Beta is going to be able to land as he tries to go for the kill, but the Zofia charges are going to disorient him completely. The Nitro Cell does come out, but it does miss, but the plant does come off by the Hibana. These smokes could possibly come out of play, and they will spot the Hibana going for the plant, but he's not going to go for the kill. What are you doing, Beta? He's right there in front of you. This Pulse is going to try to go for that kill. He does finish off Kid Mellow, but it's too late. The plant's already down in the proposed plant position, and some Nitro Cells starting to get tossed up through the hatch. Won't find anybody just yet, as Fable Bugs finds a kill on those main stairs, so it's all up to the Bandit, who does find one onto Reap, but won't find the second onto Moist Cardboard. A great attack there from Talon. And I don't know, just if that Nitro Cell had gotten that kill, and if the Bandit had seen the Hibana planting, that round could have possibly been a little bit different from 95.
Yeah, a Maestro would have definitely helped out with that, because they smoked it out, or some sort of way of finding out where that plan would go down, because it looked like just Beta was just confused at what was happening. I'm pretty sure he got Sophia. He was just, it was really chaotic for him to keep track of what was going on there.
Yeah, so looks like 95 are going to decide to go back downstairs again. So it will be interesting to see if they decide to change this up, as they're going to try to throw him off maybe, and Tito's will 6-pick off of that castle to a Cade. So that makes a lot of sense, and they're actually going to switch off the Thermite, so that's going to be a big problem, as I don't think you can actually K-trick the exothermic charge, can you?
You cannot, but the thing is, I don't think this entire match, no one has brought a Cade, so this could completely throw off Talon, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be trying to holding down the front hatch. Yeah. It's really easy to actually do it anyway, because you're right beside the hatch. You can hear Thermite's cue of how he pulls on the charge. So I don't think they're going to be expecting this. They might be forced to do a back push, but it's up to Talon to realize that it's up if they can actually do it or not, because there's a few things that need to happen if you're going to try to trick the hatch. First, the wall, the soft wall that you saw in the beginning, when Push tried to breach it with their charge, that needs to be completely shot off, because he can just put his charge there, and then as you can see, it's not.
Yeah.
Sorry. So they can easily thermite that. So I don't know what they're gonna really try to do with the kite trick. I think they might have to push the backside.
Maybe they were just assuming that the Hibana was going to be brought again by Talon. So, actually a big misplay. So, a big misplay from 95 not to shoot that wall out, and a really lucky 6 pick there from Mello, as he expected it to be top floor, but the thermite charge is going to be useful no matter what. I think thermite's a more useful operator for Oregon in total, as you don't really need to open up both of the back hatches. You really only need to open up one. The Hibana charge is useful for opening up Miras, but I mean, I think thermite does the job just as fine.
There's a pros and cons to everything. You're completely right. With the Hibana charge, you can shoot at the mirror wall, right? And that you could get that done. Oh, seems like they couldn't actually pull it off with the K trick. I don't think he could actually hear that. Well, yeah, that wall is there. You can, yeah, you're right. Yeah, they can't do anything about that. That's a misplay on 95 again there.
Yeah. So a waste of a Cade, as they still have controlled meetings, so this round isn't completely over for 95, but again, Tito's not having any plant denial will be completely useless for the plant in this round. The only plant denial they have is Raiders on the Mira, and of course the Maestro cameras as well, but those can easily be taken out by the Zofia if they are able to put them in the right spots. And I don't actually know if there's any Maestro cameras still up. Actually, no, there's one in this corner. It's on the roof. But, oh, Bolker actually is going to get naded from the hatch, so an excellent nade there from Bugs. He's going to go for the drone possibly, and could get the finish off onto the Maestro, but we'll just leave him there for the time being. So it could pick up.
Balker should not be there. No. Balker does not need to be there at all. You are putting yourself in threat. He's definitely not going to get a revive, most likely, because that is a very hard place to get to. But yeah, just a bad placement again. You do not need to be there. You're sitting on your cams. You're planting now. Bad place for him in the set.
There's nobody actually watching the angle except for Reap. We'll finally go for that angle. So as the Thatchers do come out, I assume the plant's going to start to come down from Camelo, but he will get Legion trapped, so it could possibly bait out a Nitro Cell as Reap gets a nice kill from the hatch onto Tito's. Ooh, but Raiders gets a nice Nitro Cell onto Mello, so that's going to cause everyone to fall off. There is, oh, and Bolker's actually going to get picked up by the Mira here of Raiders. So an excellent play there from him, able to pick up his teammate as the plant's going to come down yet again. But do they know what's happening? Bolker is going to have to push through the hatch, but Reap with the excellent cover yet again is going to take him out. The plant will go successfully down before he gets killed off. So it's going to be a 2v3 now as Raiders and Beta pick up 2 kills. So possible good retake here as Reap is still going to be holding on to this hatch. Both of the remaining attackers are full HP. And it looks as though Beta has been downed, and there's no flank coming out from 95 as they're both trying to push below this hatch. Captain's going to finally get that finish off onto Beta, but Guy in a Barrier, it's a nice shot to the hatch, so it's a 2v1 now here for Reap. He does kill the Mirror, though, and he goes for the kill onto the Mirror as well.
Ooh.
Excellent 2 shots there from Reap, as I believe that was an ace from him, or at least a 4K.
Right here, that was a really good shot. That was pretty much, it could have gone either way. Good shot from Reap. Definitely his gun does a lot more damage, but still, that was really close. Good job on him for getting that last kill.
I think that was an ace from Reap, but I'm not sure.
I wasn't personally, I didn't know him, but
yeah.
Either way, good round on him.
Yeah, exactly. It was a 4K or an ace, definitely, and he was able to get that plant down and help his teammate get the plant down at least. And it looks like 95 is going to go back downstairs. So after losing it 3 times in a row, and with the ability to go to the top floor of kitchen, or not kitchen, but kids' bedrooms, they're not going to do that. So I don't know.
Besides even losing that many, it's a big mental play too right now. They're not feeling the best right now.
Yes.
They're feeling probably mad, annoyed at each other, and Talon's feeling better. You know, one more round, they're probably telling themselves that Talon, like, you know, you don't have to. It's not like the game still can be won, you know.
Exactly.
So it's not really a good mental space for right now for 95. They just need to keep their head calm and just one round they could win. So.
And I feel like, at least from what I've experienced from being a spectator and watching Tito streams, it doesn't seem as though 95 is the team to get too toxic when they go down a round or to get real angry. I mean, they seem to get better as the game goes on, but again, you know more than I do, obviously, as you play with
We
them.
definitely, you know, we're just like humans. We definitely have our own times where we get pissed off, you know, mad. But the best thing you could do as a player is just keep your mouth shut, you know. Yeah, you'd hide from maybe a BS way. Just keep your mouth shut, get on the drone, and just call out. You getting mad, yelling at each other, it's not going to help out anyone. I still even do that while planting the bomb as thermite. It still doesn't help out. The best you can do is like, he killed me here, and then let the game go on. Let your teammates, here, give any callouts.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to be seeing the roam that we saw in the first round from 95 after the half switch, obviously. They're going to be roaming up inside of Kid's bedroom and generator, so this push from the, looks as though it might have, I'm not sure who that was on the top of armor. Yeah, it looks as though the Twitch, or the Jackal here is going to get a few shots onto the Legion, but will miss, as he's going to spot that both of them rotated inside of Kids, and we'll get the tracks as well. So, again, if Talon want to win this round, they got to put someone down in Kitchen and cut the flank off completely. And it looks like that might be what Captain's job is in this round. He's going to start to make his way towards Kitchen, but it actually isn't, as these two attackers actually going to be able to freely roam, but Mello will cut it off from the hatches. I'm saying that someone does rotate down there. So excellent play there from Mello, able to cut that roam off. So already making improvements from this round as they did the last. It's all up to the smoke, up inside. Will he be able to do work with that shotgun? No, he will not. So an excellent roam clear from Talon as they dismantle the roam that worked so well for 95 in that first round.
Yeah, they got, like I said, they're going to be expecting it. So you can see, like, one was into the kitchen window, another one was holding a tight angle at the door, and another one was repelled on Big Dorm's window using the trick to look above. So they were definitely more like ready for it. So.
It looks like they're going to be opening up these Maestro cameras as well with Moist Barboard on the Zofia. We'll just have to get the last one, which is about the laundry machine, but already looking better for Talon in this round. It looks like we're going to be seeing overtime. Mello does spot the Maestro camera. I'm not sure what he was doing there, if he was trying to shoot it or not, or possibly trying to shoot an ADS. It looks like Moist Barboard will go in, so that's both Maestro cameras down. So leaving Boltler completely useless utility base, but does still have probably the best gun on defense in the Alda, but we'll get gunned down from Hatch as his feet are exposed, so the plant will go down from Kid Mello. And the Nitro Cells will come out from Beta, but will it land? Yes, it will. It does take out Mello, so this round is salvageable for 95, but there's no C4 left on Raiders, and he's going to be left in a 1 versus 4 on about 25 HP. It looks like he might try to go for the flank inside of Meeting, but it looks as though the Thatcher does have a drone here and is going to be able to go for the pre-fire, but it looks as though Reap wants to kill instead. Does miss the Mira, peeking through, but an excellent headshot from Reap, as he's having an excellent game so far.
Yeah, and the comeback just came right there. Right now, they just gonna take a breather, 95, because this is definitely not the way you want it. What was it before they came back? What was it, like
5-2 or
5-2? Yeah,
5-2 and then 6-3.
Like, that was just a huge comeback on their part. They need to just calm down, or they're probably mad in the party. I don't know, but they just need to, like, maybe change up the plays. Yeah, they're gonna go Kids Dorm this time, but they're probably gonna do the same push. They're gonna repel in Kids Window. They need to change them. Yeah, I hope they bring that castle just for that same reason, to actually stop that. But they do have a sledge, and they can make short work of those castle walls.
So it does look like we're gonna be seeing defense from 95. So they get the random coin flip, and we'll get put on the defense, which hasn't been their strongest side of this map, but they are going to go upstairs, which I think is a great decision from them. And like you said, they are going to bring that castle, which shows that they're feeling a little bit uncomfortable right now in their positions, like you said earlier. So they will use that. I assume it's going to go on the double window, and then one on the Kids, and then the other one on highway, because that's normally what the setup is, but
With Sledge being there, it's just a good counter. Like, I don't know if, like, hopefully maybe Sledge gets spawn killed or something like that, but if he's not, those things are going to go within the first minute, or even less. And they're going to be back to the same pressure that they've been feeling from those windows.
Exactly. Talon has been consistently bringing that Sledge, so you got to think that 95 is aware of that, but again, in the heat of the moment of a game, you're not always aware of everything that's going on. As Tito's going to be throwing a saucy camera into that yard grill.
Was it destroyed? Because I know there's like an invisible like place if you throw it past that.
It. Yeah, he does still have it.
Yeah, that's a good camera right there.
Yeah, that's a really good camera. I haven't actually ever seen that camera before, so hopefully it's gonna last the round, and for 95's sake, as it looks like it's gonna be another Kid's take. So that camera is gonna be able to provide a lot of intel once the plant starts to come down, and for possible runouts later on, if of course it's able to withstand the round. And no IQ being brought by Talon either, so I don't know. I always think there should be an IQ on the board. for whatever map you are, because you can't really ban out Valkyrie and Echo. But I mean, if both are banned, I mean. Oh, Bulker's getting a nice kill on the Moist Cardboard, so that's your Zofia off the board, but Bugs will get the refrag. So, I mean, that trade going in favor of 95 that's a lot of utility from a Zofia that has been unused. So, not that
If
they
they're
have a
lucky, that might
Maestro.
have been a top fragger. That was a really top. I don't know if that was a top fragger on their end. Decent, like, you know, he's fragging out. So that's still gone.
Lights out.
Not a bad trade.
No, not a bad trade at all. But it does look like Guy Fair actually gonna get a kill as well onto Reap. I'm not sure what Reap was doing. As it looked as though. Oh, that was a nice. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't one of those. I don't know.
No, that was Walker that died right there. Either way, I don't know how he caught him. Good kill. Raiders gonna pick up another one with that shotty.
Yeah, so this round looking a lot better for 95 as they have all of this intel from the camera. Raiders could I assume he's possibly going to go for a run out here as the Hibana pellets are going to be opening up that castle barricade. He will hop right back on the camera and spot that there's somebody on the roof, so wise choice for him not to go for that run out as he's going to rotate all the way over to the main window as he's going to be anticipating the moves here from the remaining attackers.
A minute left on the board. They don't need to do anything crazy. They just need this round. It is 2 rounds, and that's it. They don't need to do anything yet. 1 more kill left, and that's all they need. 50 seconds. He's gonna get pinched, and they're gonna win the round.
An excellent defense from 95 is going back up to the top floor. Turned out to be the right choice from them, as they just weren't having any luck on that bottom floor.
Mm-hmm. Curious to see if Talon decides to go upstairs because they do have that duo room with the 2 brothers, but I don't know if they will. Seems like they are right now.
Yeah.
And it's up to 95. Either I don't know what's gonna happen again because last time Raiders got in and they got a pick, and then it's slowly a pick after pick, and they just 2 little people. It really depends here what they're gonna do. There's 1 more round until they win.
So, looks like they're going to be bringing a similar setup as 95 did, but choosing to bring the Mira instead of the castle, I believe. And also, I don't know if 95 had I think 95 had a... No, they didn't have a pulse either. They had the Valkyrie, so...
Yeah.
Different intel operators as... They're going to be just going for their own operator lineup, their own hold on the bottom floor, which has been working fairly well for them so far.
For the most part. Yeah, it has. I just don't know what they're going to do different here. They're definitely going to put 2 people downstairs, 3 people upstairs. I don't know if they're going to put 1 person on the bottom and just do hopefully a normal push, or they're going to just rush the 3 people upstairs.
I don't know. There isn't a Blackbeard on the side of 95, so Cheeto's not choosing to bring that, and actually not choosing to go for his typical spawn peek here, so possibly a little bit thrown off of his timing, but it is interesting to see him not go for that pre-fire. Because I don't think I've ever seen him not go for that pre-fire whenever he spawns there at least, but again, it looks like they're going to be trying to clear out from this west side as they're going to try to pinch these roamers from below, it seems. I assume that there's going to be a pinch from their side. It looks like Raiders has already made his way into Classroom, so yeah, it's going to be a pinch of these roamers on the bottom floor, so I think this is going to be a lot stronger for 95 because they've already started to push these roamers back, and they're already falling into the hands of Raiders, so if they start to fall back too much, it's going to be an easy kill for Raiders, but no! The headshot doesn't land, and the Pulse has full health. I'm not sure what happened there, but the skeleton key comes out from Raiders, so it's an excellent finish off onto the Jaeger. So that's the Pulse's cover. He's going to be all alone, trying to fight against 3. He's being droned out as well. There's absolutely nothing that Bugs can do in this round, as the Sledge is going to come in with the skeleton key, and Raiders with another skeleton key beatdown, as it's already a 5v3. It looks like the Raiders are going to be going for those typical grenade spots as trying to get those default corners. We saw him get 2 grenades from these last night, but won't find any today as they are aware that the UPS man is below.
Yeah, he wasn't practicing today, I guess.
Yeah, he hasn't been...
It's just kind of scary situation for Buck right there. He's going to definitely apply a lot of pressure there, but there's a huge chance that he's going to get shot through his own holes.
Tito's making
Tito's going to come up and get a kill right there too. Yeah, I think Reap, oh yeah, just killed him through his own holes, like I said. He's gonna drop down.
Yep, but he's
But
on
his team's
1v4
just
now.
getting slaughtered. He's getting slaughtered. He's gonna be down. As soon as one shot goes off, the entire 95 comms is gonna show where he is. He's gonna die. He's gonna be definitely called out right here. Everyone's gonna get ready. Like they're gonna start holding angles, backing up, and I don't see was it Reap winning this one.
He's gonna try to go for the flank on the big window, so this could be an easy kill, but nope, Beta gets the call out possibly. He's gonna get the no-no, and that's gonna be the end of this. So a scare there at the end for 95, but they end up pulling it through in the end, and a sweep in overtime for 95.
I gotta hand it out to Raiders starting off that round with the was it 2 picks or did he kill Pulse 2 or was that someone
Yeah,
else?
he killed.
Oh yeah, he definitely
yeah.
killed Pulse.
Yeah.
So yeah, starting off the round, getting the because when you start off a round like that, you know it's overtime. Everyone's kind of, you know, scared of what's gonna happen. I don't want to die first, but him getting those 2 picks definitely put 95 at ease. You know, it's a 5v3. You know, everyone relax, do your jobs. Definitely helped the team a lot there, and probably doing that solely just won them the game right there.
Exactly. Which was picked by Talon. I'm not sure if they're ready or not. I know Talon's ready. Yeah, it looks like 95's ready too. So, gonna go ahead and start it and make our way right into the second map. So, again, if you are just joining us, 95 won the first map on Oregon, 7-5 or no 8. What is it? 8 to 6? Is that what the final?
I think they won both overtime rounds. I think that's what it was. No, it was like 8-6. I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that though.
Yeah, it was 8-6. So it was a close matchup. The first one was, but we are on border, which is Talon's map. The first map was 95, so it made sense that they won it. And already on the board, we're gonna be seeing the Ying ban, which again makes sense, given that 95 just doesn't like dealing with the Ying.
Yeah, she's a hard out to really counter. So especially when she throws all those stuff in, it's really hard to kill her.
A Thermite ban against 95, who has an Element on it. Or, not an Element, but a Hibana main.
Hibana main.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I agree with that. I definitely agree with the Echo. I think that makes sense. But I don't think that, especially when you're on attack, I don't think the Thermite ban is a very strong choice. But, I mean, obviously they have got some sort of strategy behind it, some sort of logic, but gonna end up seeing how that works out for them. As yep, the Ella. So the same exact bans from 95 as they did in the first map. Will be looking to possibly repeat themselves this right off the back here.
Is Talon defending first?
No. 95
Oh,
is defending
okay.
first.
Who was it? And there was it. Talon and then ban Thermite, right?
Yes.
So it's really up to 95 to like capitalize on these rounds right here. It's really awkward pushing with Hibana because she doesn't just offer a big enough hole to push through, especially with the armory wall or backside. So if they lose a lot of rounds here, it's not going to look really good for them when it comes to attack because just Hibana is just not as good as Thermite when it comes to here.
I agree, and it could possibly show that they're going to make an office take. As I think Hibana is a better operator for if you're going to be pushing the office side, because like you said, it's awkward to push through a 1x1 hole in the armory wall, especially when you have a mirror pointed at the hole. Which I assume Beta will be putting it into small office.
Potentially. It might be on the actual armory wall, and then it's probably gonna be a basic mirror one on fountain and one on armory wall.
So we'll put the one on fountain. And I don't think she has any more reinforcements, so it looks like it's going to actually be on the armory wall. I don't think it's actually been a while since I've seen that in comp, at least. Or at least in like a Go 4 setting or in the league. Because normally you see it put on this small wall in office, but again, some sort of strategy against it, possibly because the Thermite's banned, so I No, that doesn't make much sense either, because you can just Hibana that right off, but I don't know. Some sort of mindset behind it is Bug's going to be rocking the LMG. He's already made his way into Passport. He's going to be possibly spotted out by, I believe that was somebody down there. The Legion of Guy in the Bear, of course. Tito's and Guy in the Bear are going to be running down below. Tito's will be rocking the MPX as this map isn't suited as much for shotguns, but Guy in the Bear has made his way back into custom.
Loading new mag.
Where that a push could possibly come from Passport, which again it is. Bugs has the LMG, and Reap has made his way inside of Tellers as well. So a lot of angles being
From
done
more
here.
angles to work with.
Yes,
Especially
especially that
that
ACOG.
Yeah. They are burning Tom, which is good. They just need to. I don't know like what they're gonna do right here. They might get the footprints and start pushing here. But it's really on 90. Was it Bear and Tito's to see how much time they can burn?
Just barely missed shot there from Bugs. Is Guy in a Bear is gonna make it away with his life. He's gonna call out to his team that Legion Trap was hit, but the Zofia is gonna be able to make his way right into the ventilation room as the camera's spotting him out. So we'll have to take that out as the reload did come out. Valkyrie's actually getting pinched here from both sides and is gonna get finished off by Reap from Teller's door. And I'm not sure where Guy in a Bear went. It looks as though he is still inside of customs. Bulker's gonna get a kill from above, I believe, onto Bugs. As this is Zofia taking out the board, and Guy in a Bear is gonna get a nice kill onto Captain as well, as he's gonna rotate right up metal stairs. So an excellent roam. Even though you lost your 1C4, Guy in a Bear was able to find one kill and able to rotate successfully back to site. So the Hibana pellets,
While burning time.
yes,
It's really important.
a whole 2 minutes as well. So we'll have to start making this push happen onto the armory wall, and it are gonna have to deal with the shield and the Maestro playing on half wall. So it doesn't look like a very favorable or enviable position for this Hibana, as Mira is gonna be very aggressive here. The ACOG possibly gonna be his demise as Beta hits a nice shot there, weaving in and around that bar as it's back to a 4 versus 2 here. Do still have 2 smoke canisters on Reap, so could possibly use those to get a plant down, but in a 4v2 with Maestro cameras still available for Bulker, I'm not seeing this round going in favor of Talon.
Yeah, it's not shaping up to be good. 20 seconds left. They still have an edge, but they still have the LMG. Like, yeah, they have everything ready, and I don't think they're gonna miss at all.
15 seconds left. The pushes aren't even coming out together. Reap is repelling up the main wall right now as the Nitrous One comes out from Moist Cardboard. So it looks like Reap is just going to play his KD, but he's not even going to find any kills as Raiders is going to shake his head and slap down Reap right off that repel.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would have done an office push. It's just a bit awkward, either going to one little hole or going crouch through another hole. It's just pretty much a shooting gallery for the defensive team. There's not much you can do, especially with the shield right there. He can easily see you through the little slit and then just pre-fire you.
Exactly. So I mean, they had 3 guns pointed at that one Hibana hole. One at half wall, one behind the shield, and then there was one in small office as well. So yeah,
There's not much you can do there.
Yeah, not much that the Talon could have done at all.
We're gonna stick. Tito's is gonna stick to that pulse. I don't know if I'm pretty sure he's gonna play downstairs, and they potentially 2 nitros there, but I don't think there is. They're gonna have to be worried about that.
From Beta.
They do have a yeah, that's 2 nitros right there, and they have pretty sure they have a nomad on board. So flank watch will be a bit more less likely to happen, but they still need to keep an eye on that because that's just not gonna stop them if they just get hit by one nomad.
I got the wall.
It doesn't seem like they're going to hold up top at all. They're going to reinforce both those hatches. So I think they might try to burn a bit of time and then go down. Or they're just going to use a castle strat here. Reinforce those 3 walls right there. Put 2 castles. One in that lobby right there and the other one at the other door. So yeah, I think it's just going to be mainly to hold customs and just around the actual site, not above or anything like that, just around the site.
I'm actually curious to see where the last castle comes out. As Tito seems a little bit distracted punching glass, and nobody has a reinforcement for these walls. As Bulker still has a castle barricade in pocket, so interesting to see where this last one will go. But it does seem as though he's a little bit confused as to where it should go. The push is
You
coming.
might just hold on to it, or just put it at the front. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
put it at the
no.
front right there. Yeah, right there. I was gonna say, or just hold on to it, but he's gonna put it up right there.
That's where I thought it was gonna go, but Again, it just took a
Yeah,
little
same here.
time for him to get there, but the room clear onto the top floor is going to start to come out, but it doesn't look like anybody's even playing up here. As it's going to be a complete horizontal play for the defenses. They have the nitro cells to possibly deny the push, so Tito's was going to be trying to find these bodies as he has these castle barricades for his protection. Is looked as though he might have wanted to go for the nitro cell, but we'll hop back on the scanner as it's a smart play from him to not go for that prematurely, as Buck is already making holes and is getting a shot back up by the Jaeger, as Bugs is going to try to find this angle onto the Jaeger. Raider is getting very aggressive here. He's going to get actually taken out, so unaware that the hole got shot, it's going to be a free kill for Bugs there, as that's your Jaeger and Raider's off the board, your big crackhead.
Yeah. That Pulse does have to worry, but I don't know if they know there's an IQ on board. That Pulse needs to time right. He's, I was gonna go for a flank, but spotted out by a drone, I think, and just go right back down.
Smart play from Tito's after taking out the drone to rotate back downstairs. It's not worth it to go for a flank this early in the round. He does still have the nitro cell. Actually, no, he doesn't have the nitro cell in hand. I'm not sure if Beta has one. Yes, he does. So could possibly go for a late nitro cell. As it looks as though they're going to start to be jumping in through this vents window. Mello does have the diffuser and does have the cover from above, so I imagine he's going to be starting to top right in at any second now, but is aware that this whole wall.
Yeah, I think he's just waiting for the call-outs from his team and everyone to set up, right? So you don't want to jump in and die, give them the diffuser, so I think he's just waiting for everyone to get in an area, get a position, hold angles, and then, you know, wait for the call, and he'll jump in.
He's waiting for someone to cover his rotate hole, which is what Bugs is going to be doing now. So he will get hit off the Lesion trap, but Moist Cardboard with the excellent cover from the front door, I believe, is actually he's just going to drop the hatch and take down Guy and a Baron, pull out the Lesion trap. The plant will go down successfully from Mello, so the last defenders are all inside of detention, it looks as though. They're all inside of Passport, and Volker has made his way back on the site, but is going to get cut down from behind him, as Beta will finally find a kill with that nitro cell, as he might try to rotate up this metal stairs and possibly dispel anybody playing from above, but the Nomad charge is going to knock him straight back onto his ass, and it's going to be a complete closeout here. It's actually, no, Tito's will find another kill on the Bug, so this could be possibly salvaged. They are playing from above. Tito's going to have to go for this jump out here if he wants to get the kill, but he will possibly just try to bait out this defuse, as Beta might try to cover, but I imagine it's going to be a closeout. Yes, Mello will find the kill into Tito's, but the jump out from Beta, it's an excellent headshot, but he's just going to run away as he has no more time. A cleanup from Captain. So an excellent push from Talon.
Yeah, that was they were kind of picking up some momentum. They were just getting a pick, but he was looking for any other kill, but the Habano was just playing patiently at the window. Good play on him, because I think Tito's was cracked right there. He might have got another pick. They were getting some momentum, but they were just, you know, they weren't peeking. They're playing smart. They didn't have to kill them, you know, just have to wait for the bomb to defuse, but, you know, it didn't work out for 95. Good play on them. For Talon just keeping, you know, patience and winning the round.
Yeah, and what good patience are from Mello, waiting for his teammates to have his back from above, which allowed Cardboard to pick up a free kill onto Guy and a Bear. So, Bear.
That was good. Was it good holes and everything too? They took up. Was it above? Got a pick and then made holes and everything.
There wasn't even anybody playing above at all, but it was. I think it was the Buck that got the kill onto Raiders. So that was a big kill early on, taking out your Jaeger and the aggressive Raiders as well. It's always good to get an early pick on the Raiders. I feel like the longer he lives, the more havoc he creates.
Yeah, I agree with you. The more of a threat he becomes.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's gonna do. He might just run out front door and kill you.
Exactly.
Seems like they're gonna go back downstairs. I don't know if they're gonna change up anything this time. It seems like they're gonna do like the same castles and maybe have one person upstairs buy a bit time, but it seems like everything's gonna be back like exactly the same as it was last round.
Yeah. The only difference is, like you said, they're gonna be putting someone upstairs. At least it looks like it. But they did reinforce this hatch, so it might just be a suicide run on the top floor. Whoever's up here is just going to have to stay up here for as long as possible. He's going to have to die with the hole, so...
I think that was missed comms, because usually when we play that, we make that hatch open so we can have a potential survivor coming down, so I'm pretty sure that was just missed comms right there. They're going to open up the other hatch, but, you know, having that hatch open is more so of a threat because of the
Yeah.
long angle you can get. So I'm pretty sure that was just missed comms on their end.
Yeah, so you gotta have one person on the hatch, it looks like, so... Looks like they're gonna be pushing from the west side, as Bugs is gonna be clearing out all of this office area, and again, Captain's gonna be going for the same Nomad, so that's gonna deny any push up the metal stairs. I'm curious to see where Volker put that last castle. Was it on the front door again? No, it looks like as though, yeah, it's on metal, so that makes sense for this top floor hold, as Raiders is going to be making his way up top of metal stairs, but already finding a kill into the top floor is Bugs, as he's going to take out Bear. So your Legion off the board, that's a lot of utility that's not going to be able to get placed down. And Raiders is going to also meet his demise early in this round, but there's still a Bandit playing at Locker, so if they haven't droned him out, it looks as though Beta's actually just going to go for a rotate, and is going to make his way safely back down to site, so the wallbang could come through the floor, and yes, Kid Mello perfectly anticipates the move, and with the holes already pre-placed by the Bandit, he'll be able to take him right out. We'll take out that Frost mat as well, as Tito's is rocking the Frost Elite today, and possibly going to go for rotate at metal, but in a 2v5, you got to play cracked out at least at some point. You got to find some frags, but Volker possibly a peek from top metal, but I'm not sure what the Nomad was doing, as might have had the air drive out and won't be able to secure that kill, so...
Volker should have not been alive right there. He got away gracefully there, luckily. I don't know how. The drone was right there. He was in a really, like, open spot. 5v2, that's not really looking good for their end. They're probably going to get droned out. Same push is going to happen, and I don't think it's going to... Yeah, this is not looking good so far for 95.
Again, Mello waiting for his teammate to have his back on the cover. The plant's going to start to go down. Somebody, ooh, a nice shot there from Tito's as Volker takes out Reap as well, so this is possibly a salvage round, but Volker is literally on half of an HP bar. Gonna go for the run out into the Habana, but not gonna be able to spot him. It's an easy cleanup as Mello only had him hit him once. It's gonna be all up to the crack to Tito's, but he's not gonna get anywhere, so it's a triple kill for Mello in the round as he found 3.
Yeah, after this round, I think they can go back upstairs. They're definitely going to go back up. It's not working out. 2 rounds and both pretty much the same push, and then it worked flawlessly. So they're most likely going to change up their site for sure.
So again, they're going to switch up their site as Armory and Lockers has recently been unlocked. So makes sense that they're going to go back to that top floor, but again, hopefully more successful on this top floor like as they were in the first round. Again, I don't think the Hibana is going to be useful for this top floor unless they decide to go for that office push. But I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, they just,
You lagged there for me. I don't know if you're even still here. Servo.
now I'm curious to see if Talon's going to push from off the side. Last time they pushed from Armory and didn't really work out.
Yeah, and I don't know how long. I think I muted myself accidentally. I don't know how long I've been muted for, but it looks like they're gonna. I was saying that I hope they go for an office take.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, the Armory wall didn't give them much at all last time, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they decide to change up this attack strategy. Which again, I don't understand why you ban the thermite when you're on attack, but might just be they've obviously got some method behind the madness, as they're actually looking to go for this Armory attack yet again. So gonna have to deal with the mirror window, but I mean that's not gonna be a problem as they have the Hibana, so that's gonna be easy to take that out. There's no Bandit on the side of 95, and I'm not sure how Volker is already on 20 HP, but possibly getting shot by his teammate or something, as looks as though Beta is going to be getting flashed out here by the Hibana, who is going to open up that wall, and some grenades possibly get tossed in by Bugs. It's going to be an easy clear here on the Hibana window. As the wall will be opened up, the window will be opened up, and the Hibana is going to be pushed back behind her shield. So, oh, it looks as though those Hibana pellets didn't go off, and then I'm not sure how that happened. Maybe an impact trick from Bear, but I'm not sure how all those Hibana. Oh no, they will go off. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they did go off. It just kind of looks like that same thing. Buck?
Ooh.
Oh wow, nice frag from him.
Yeah, able to clear out that ADS and toss that frag right over the half wall as some more flashbangs come out, and I assume they're gonna start to go for this push here, as Mello does have the diffuser in hand, but they are gonna have to deal with the Maestro cameras from Bulkers. Weird visual glitch, but
They cleared the blast.
still Tito's playing below. It has a nice angle on this window. Raider's gonna hit a nice nitro cell from behind the bomb onto Bug, so that's your sledge taken out. Already wasting his utility, so not a big pick, and that will be your nitro cell off the board. Again, it looks like Mello's gonna have to try to deal with this Maestro cameras. It will get ashed by Reap, so excellent play there from him.
Surveying.
As 50 seconds looking around, the captain looks to try to repel on the connector window, but possibly just a bait for defense. Oh, it looks as though a rush on the
That's what
half
I
wall.
was really worried about.
Yeah, from the pulses. Actually, he's going to rotate back, and Mello makes it
Right
in and takes
back.
out Raiders. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Guy in a bear gets the refrag, but Ash does have the diffuser in next to half wall, so could go for this plant, but he's looking like he wants his teammate to go to the metal doorways. Reap is going to get aggressive and take down Bear, but Moist Cardboard has been downed, and it's another excellent shot, but no, Tito's, he's cracked out himself, and it's a cleanup
goodness.
from 95 as Guy in a Bear cleans up the down, and Bulker on the flank is going to take down the Ash. So an interesting round from Talon, as it looked like they had that in the dying seconds, but the clutch from Tito's and Bulker will win it out.
I was just as worried as you were, because the Buck didn't really buck anything from underneath, which I was kind of surprised by, because there's really, I don't see the point of bringing him.
Exactly.
But he didn't buck anything at all, which was really weird. But whoever, I don't know who made the run to half wall. Since he made it back to half wall, I thought that run was pretty much over, because
Yeah.
then you have to take care of him again, right? And there's just those two holes you can really take care of him. But he decided to come back and then re-pushed up and killed him. So that was a weird round. Definitely towards the end, I thought they were going to win it, but they might have been just some bad comms or something. It's a flurry of kills from 95.
Exactly. So I imagine what we're gonna. Oh, actually, we're gonna be seeing Bathroom and Teller. So I like this. I like the choice here to go to Bathroom Tellers, as obviously the ventilation room just hasn't been working out. So switching it up here, possibly gonna find some more luck, but I don't know. There's still the Nomad on the board. There's still the Buck and the Zofia, so it's gonna be an interesting round nonetheless. Oh, it looks like the Maestro, he fell off of the shelf through the hatch. Oh, so he was trying to put the Maestro camera on this, I guess right up here, and I think he might have fell through this hatch while he was trying to do that. And that's how he got downed, or put on such low HP last round. Oh, it looked as though it's just a rush from Talon as Mello was trying to get that plant down, but the play from above is going to allow him to get the frag. I'm not sure what Talon was doing, as they have the diffuser now left in sight. It's going to be easy for 95 to clean up this round, as Tito's is going to hold it from Sandwich here inside of Tellers.
Yeah, if you're going to do a rush, that is not the play to do the rush, especially there. That hole is going to be made 9 out of 10 times, especially with a good team. If you're going to do a rush, especially with this kind of site, Smokes is going to be your best friend, because you just need to hide in a random corner and plant that bomb. Going in there and expecting they don't shoot you is just praying to God, pretty much.
Yeah. So, I don't know. A big misplay there from Talon is they tried to rely on the unpreparedness of 95, but with a team that's been playing together as long as they have, I don't see that happening very often. It looks like they're going to try to go for a bathroom take here, as Buck has made his way inside of the server room, so could possibly go for some holes. Looks as though the IQ has made his way into sight, and he's going to get an easy kill into Tito, so nobody's on cameras right now for 95, as the main lobby camera is still up. The Buck is going to go for some grenades on above, but again, the angles aren't being held here. This could possibly be an easy plan if it's called out, but again, the bomb's stuck in sight, so 95 doesn't have to worry about anybody other than this window. I assume, yeah, Bear is still has his sights trained on that diffuser, so it's going to be difficult for Talon to win this as Beta finds a kill onto Fable Bug. So your Buck now taken off the board. It's going to be a difficult win here for Talon. Beta finds our second one as well, so Captain going down, so the two brothers will be taken off the board, and the IQ making his way inside of the Tower's office will find the kill onto Beta as he, some reason, decides to drop the hatch. Not sure what the play was there, but again, the diffuser has been picked up by Cardboard as he hops in and hops right back out. He could possibly push around with his teammate, but Cardboard's going to get a kill on the Claymore and Raider, so throws constantly coming out, but Bear is going to get down Moist Cardboard. But, ooh, a nice shot there from Reap, so it's a 1v1. Bear playing the vertical pressure, does have the advantage of the holes, but Reap is going to be aware of this and possibly going to go for the peak here, as doesn't expect Bear to be aware of this. Again, Bear doesn't have to do anything but play the time, as about 15 seconds left. Reap is going to have to stick this plant. Bear isn't peeking anything, which Reap thinks he's going to, so Reap's going to have to possibly go into bathroom and go for the plant, but we'll plant right below some holes. Guy in a Bear could possibly drop the hatchet. Oh no, what? You missed him! No! He doesn't see him, so it's going to be an easy plant for Reap as he doesn't spot him through the holes. Reap's going to train right back out into bathroom, so Guy in a Bear could possibly use the holes inside of bathroom, but it looks as though he's going to drop through the office hatch, and yes, he will. So a misplay from Guy in a Bear as he's going to rotate into hallway. IQ still playing it very passively. Does have a drone and a lot of intel from his teammates as looks as though Guy in a Bear is aware that the position is inside of bathroom, but it's going to be an easy kill for Reap as the throw from 95. They had the diffuser in sight. They had the holes from above, but they let the Zofia jump in and grab the diffuser, and Bear, who is having such a good round, just doesn't spot the plant coming down just below his feet.
I'm surprised that everyone was probably spectating. It was a Bear's point of view, so I'm surprised nobody on his team said, you know, maybe he's right there. Probably kicking himself if he sees this.
Yeah, that was unfortunate to say the least. Because, I mean, he had that. There was no way that the IQ could have pulled off that plant and won the round. But
yeah, for sure.
Looks like they're going to be going back to bathroom tellers. As, I mean, that should have been around for 95, so just a couple throws and just playing a little bit too aggressive, I'd say, is going to allow them to lose it out. But again, I think they have this round. It is 3-2, though, in favor of Talon now. Finding their first lead, I believe, in this matchup. I'm not sure if they won they had a lead at all in the first map, but again,
I think it was, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if they won because I know 95 led it for the entire time, but I'm not sure if Talon won the very first round of Oregon. But again, neither here nor there, as we're on border now, and 95 does lead the series again. If you're just joining us, 1-0. The first map was Oregon. 3-2 in favor of Talon on border. So this is Talon's map, so it makes sense that they're going to be doing a little bit better here, but I don't know. I feel like this is... Does 95 prefer border, Serpa?
Honestly, it depends what map we're playing, right? I don't know if they played a bit of ranked or anything like that, but if we're like doing particularly good on the map, we'd play more than the other one. But border should not be... border is definitely one of our probably liked maps, so yeah, among them, for sure.
So it looks like they're going to be pushing straight through to detention this time, as the Bucks are going to be opening up this wall, and I assume pressure is going to be applied from these stairs, which is where Captain's going to be going on that Nomad. We'll be setting up those air jabs for the flank. So possibly, they're definitely playing it a lot slower this round, not going for that rush like they did last round, and going to be having Mello pushing in through Archives and Armory, as they're going to try to pinch out these roamers above. They do have 4 people, it seems, on this top floor. So the only person below is Tito's inside of the server room. So could possibly get misdroned here. Is it?
Oh yeah, the drone went right past Ryan.
Oh, the drone went right past him. So this is going to be an easy kill for Tito's if the push does come out, which it does seem as though it is. Moist Cardboard's going to push right in. So Tito's, you see him. Oh no, the wall, but Tito's will finally find the kill, but he's not able to find the second as Bugs is there for the refrag. He does have his players above, and oh, Mello with the angle on top of the desk. He's going to take down Beta. That's a nice kill from him as he goes for the kill onto the Fountain as well. Captain's going to get a kill onto Guy and a Bear, so this round looks very good for Talon. Will it be their turn to throw it or not? The last two defenders are above, do still have the holes to play from, so are going to be making their way inside of Bathroom. It's going to be an interesting round to say the least here. Captain,
I'm surprised that no one saw. What was it? Did Mello get on top of those computers? There's barbed wire right around that. He has to vault up on that. No one saw him? Like no one was playing Fountain?
I think that the castle was playing in Fountain, but just not holding the angle. I mean, a misplay to say the least from 95 again. Just giving away around to Talon. But I mean, again, it's hard to defend Bathroom Tellers, but when you can't defend Ventilation, you gotta go somewhere else. And I think 95 made the right call, but just not able to win their ones. And I mean, not even that there was any ones there. I guess it was all kills from behind and refrags and just well played.
Some of them were ones.
Yeah.
But it was better positioning overall, I think. You know, not the top of the computer rack, you didn't know and got shot on the back.
Exactly. So 95 is no longer going to have to defend, so that's good news for them. And it looks as though Tito's going to be bringing the Blackbeard out. So makes sense. This is Blackbeard's map, so a lot of windows for him to rappel on. Especially the connector window, I'd say. Probably going to be sitting on that and holding the rotation. But it is actually a basement, or not a basement, but a ventilation hold for Talon. So deciding to go with the off-site could possibly lead to their advantage as, I mean, I don't know how useful the Blackbeard's going to be for the bottom site. I mean, it's a Blackbeard. He's useful no matter what. But again, it should be interesting how this round folds out.
He's not offering any, like, much more to his team and utility-wise.
Yeah.
You know, he's just there to hold the angle.
Exactly.
The thing is, they don't have a Thermite now. That really worked out for Talon. So they banned Thermite now, but they're in a 4-2 lead. They still now 95 has to deal with the dilemma of having no Thermite. You know, having no big holes. So that's probably gonna bite them in the ass unless they just start winning the gun battles and outplaying them.
Yeah, and it's interesting not to see Tito's on the Blackbeard not on the Habanas. He is rocking that very bright. I don't even know what these things are called. Just the fluffy or whatever those things are called.
Yeah, it's from the April Fool's update.
Yeah, the April Fool's update. That stupid game mode, and I don't know. I don't like that stuff. I didn't get anything from my alpha pack, so I'm a little salty. But it looks like they're going to be going for the top floor, and Raiders getting an early pick onto. He's already in sight.
He's in the site. He's in the site.
He's in the site. 45 seconds into the round. I don't think he knew that the site was downstairs. Mello is going to get a kill onto Raiders, so it looked like Raiders thought the site was above. He was trying to go for those grenades through the floor as Beta finds a kill onto Bugs and possibly having another angle. Tito's kicks out Captain and going for that rotate. Could possibly find another one on the Legion, but no!
Oh.
Reap is going to break the shield and rip right through the head of Tito, so a 2v3 for Talon to have to crawl their way out, and as I say that, Mello with the Nitro Cell from below, as he's going to look to rotate up metal stairs, and it doesn't look like anybody's watching it. Could be a free kill onto Bulker, but is going to be aware that someone might flank. But Mello, again, holding a passive angle, is going to rotate right through metal. This beeper is going to give away his position. Will Bulker be aware of it? Doesn't sound like he hears it, because he's going to be going for more kills through the floor. He doesn't hear it at all. Is it going to be a... Mello, what are you doing? Why would you rotate down? Bulker had no idea that he was there, and I'm not sure what Mello's doing. He's playing a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie with the staircase here.
What a throw. That was a 4v2?
Yes.
Was it? And they just went right back to Talon's.
Yeah, so unfortunate for 95 as that round looked like a lot better for 95, but off of the backs of the Legion and the pull, or the mute, it's back to a 2v2. Health advantage even in favor of Talon. So,
wow.
Looks like they're going to be rotating for the vents window, and without anybody above to cut off these rotations, it could possibly be a difficult plant here for Bulker. There isn't a Nitro Cell left on Mello, so they don't have to worry about that, but they're going to have to worry about being pinched off by the remaining attackers, but it looks like the Habana's just going to get right in and plant right on the desk. So a good call here from him, but will Mello, he's going to be able to push right in. The last one's on the main door, and the shotgun coming up from Mello is just going to barely miss. The Potato Fest as Beta has a Legion Trap stuck in him in the flick around. Could possibly be a nice shot there, but no. Does still have the Legion Trap. He's going to have to pull that out, and he's not going to. Reap is going to get the final blow. Only one shot necessary. So what was a 4v2 in favor of 95 quickly went in the favor of Talon.
Beta came really close to killing that Legion.
Oh, yeah.
If you only pulled it out, you could have possibly even planted the bomb right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just wrong play right there.
That was a nice shot. Just not enough shots landed on the pistol to be able to take out that Legion. So we'll be able to go back up to the top floor now as they won the bottom floor. I don't know. I definitely don't think that they knew where the bomb site was because Raiders just rushed right into the bomb site and looked like he wanted to go for those grenades above.
Yeah, pulled out the nades.
Yeah, he pulled out
I
the
thought he
nade.
knew what he was doing because that's just classic Raiders. But yeah, you're probably right. He did not know what he was maybe doing there.
Yeah, just I don't know. I definitely played in the favor of Talon going to the offsite. I guess I don't know. It was weird that Raiders was able to get that kill, but I mean, still, the fact that they didn't know that the site was downstairs, that was an easy refrag for Mello on the mute.
I'm kind of confused how he got in that deep. You know, there should be players around there.
Oh
How the
yeah.
hell did he get in that deep and should kill a kid? And, thank God he got refragged, but like, how the hell did he get through there?
Exactly. That's definitely a question for Talon, but are going to be able to go back to the top floor. Not back, but up to it for the first time as they didn't choose to go here for the first round. And Captain bringing the Valkyrie. I assume there's a Nitro Cell on Bandit as well. Actually, no, there's not. So the only plant denial will be Smoke and Valkyrie as well as the Maestro. So going for a bit of an older camera there is Captain, as that's back from the Black Dragon days from Nesk. I believe that's when that was first. Actually, I think that was a noted camera. I think that was noted that first developed that camera, but I mean, just a little
It's a
bit.
good camera because the bar up there is going to
Oh,
most
yeah.
likely be blocking it. So you can't really see it that well. So that's a good cam.
I like that camera. I remember when that first came out, I used that a lot, but I don't think I have seen it in a while. It looks like it's going to be an armory take from 95. So choosing to do the same thing that Talon did, I don't see it being any more successful than Talon was on this top floor. Is they're going to have about 3 guns possibly trained on this position. I don't know if there's anybody
There's a
half
lot
full.
of barb there too.
Yeah, there's a lot of
barb
barb,
over there.
but there isn't a shield to play off of, so it could possibly be an easier push for 95 than it was for Talon. But again, it's going to be interesting to see how they choose to do this.
They don't have a Mira too.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about that. You know, when there's a Mira there, you're constantly aware that information is being traded out to your opponent. But the fact there's no Mira there, they might just have the confidence to walk in and just take those gun battles.
Where did Raiders just get? Did Raiders just get shot by Bear? I think he did from the front door, but it looked as though the Maestro might have gotten down from a grenade as the plant is actually going down from Blur. I'm not sure if they're aware of it. The smoke is clipping through the wall, but will it take out the Habana? Yes, it will before the plant goes down. So Mello is going to be able to fall off of that as he almost threw away his life, not knowing if the smoke was clipping through. Guy in a Bear has made his way onto the connector window, locker's window, as Guy in a Bear is going to get a nice Claymore kill onto Captain, so that will clean it up, but the flank is coming out from Bugs. This could be the perfect timing as he does have one on the floor. No one's watching it. The plant is going to get called out, and it's going to be an easy kill onto the Blackbeard. He's going to go for the kill onto the Thatcher as well. 2 excellent kills from Bugs as Mel gets shotgun kill onto Beta. Raiders is going to be in a 1 versus 4. Makes it a 1 versus 3 after the kill onto Cardboard. But he's 1 bullet from anything and about 3 shocks from the Maestro camera. This isn't going to be around for Raiders to win. We're going to be seeing match point here, more than likely.
I think, yeah. I'm surprised there's no cams or no one requesting for a cam to be on that flank, If you're dead, you should be on a cam. You do not need to be watching your teammates, so that's kind of surprising that Fable got that deep into the security and just got that flank off.
So Reaper's going to go for the shotgun hole, but Bugs is going to peek out wide onto the metal door. And take out what was left of Raiders. So 6-2 in favor of Talon. And Mello hitting double digits here with 11 kills. Playing really well today. And I don't know. I guess just the... I don't know. What do you think is going wrong for 95 right now?
I think it's just like a bit of missed comms. They're probably mad at each other too right now. Not mad at each other, but just, you know, mentally they're not on the best stage. Probably mad at like just... I thought he did get the plant down because it looked like it was really close, but I don't think their coordination is just there right now. It's not looking that good.
I definitely agree. So, I honestly don't know where 95 is going to go from here. They are going to be able to attack ventilation or customs and supply room. So if this is your round to win and get some sort of momentum back, it's on to customs and inspections and supply room. But if
I agree.
I don't know, if you're unable to win this, I don't think that you don't deserve to win this map at all.
Now the dilemma comes with Thermite again, right? Since they banned him, they can't. It's like, I would find it stupid if they went to open up the waste all 3 Hibana charges on the detention wall. So if, you know, they have a Hibana, they have limited reaching power, so they need to pick wisely which they're going to open up. Either go like vertically, open that up, and hopefully they get, like, you know, work through that, or they're going to commit to opening up detention like what a Thermite would do. So it paid off in the end, banning Thermite in the end. They did win, you know, they won their defenses rounds. Now they have the 95 has to deal with that dilemma.
So, again, bringing the Blackbeard.
Reloading!
It looks like they're going to be going for a top floor clear, as Beta has already made his way upstairs, so no one's actually holding on to this. They're going to be giving top floor control completely to 95, which is interesting to say the least. It looks as though they've set up Bugs, and I assume it's actually Reap, so it's not going to be his brother of Captain. They're set up for a possible retake of the top floors. Bugs could possibly find a kill onto anybody playing above, but no, the Twitch drone will spot him out, and will get immediately taken out. So, I'm not sure what the Twitch is doing, as he is going to finally lose his drone, and is going to shoot his teammate's drone as well, so that's a little bit more intel denied for the attack, as that's one less drone on the board. But again, they already have control of this top floor, so I don't know. This round already looks strong for 95, so that's a good thing.
They're just having trouble with flanks, and that's what I'm worried is going to happen again. Either Reap or Jaeger are going to flank them. Yeah, he's just waiting. He might be a bit, you know, scared now because his teammate died, but he is still up there. And the threat of the flank is always there. So that's what I'm really worried about, 95. I think they possibly going to get flank kills in this round.
A nice shot from Volker between the bars will take out the head of Captain. We'll get pretty lit up, though, so is going to have to worry about that when the rest of the round, but Guy in a Bear is going to get a kill onto Moist Cardboard, so this round looks very strong for 95, as Kid Mello is also going to be very lit up, and it looks as though Raiders wants to get very aggressive on the Mello. He's pulled out the shotgun. He's looking for this kill, but no, Reap and Mello find 2 quick kills, so it's a 2v3. His plant is going down from Bulker, so it's going to be post-plant here for 95 as Mello tries to find a frag through the window, but isn't going to find anything, and will get downed by Guy in a Bear, so it's all up to Reap, but he finds one and could possibly go for the pickup onto Mello if he does choose to. Yes, he will. It's going to be all up to Bulker, who's on low HP himself, and Tito's, who does have 2 fully healed face shields and gets 1 kill onto Mello. It's going to be all up to Reap now. 1 versus 2. Does spot the Hibana, but the excellent turnaround from Bulker will lead to Reap's demise. So, a much better round from 95.
Yeah. Thankfully, they didn't get flanked, so that didn't happen. But it just seems like they won the gun battles. You know, they peaked, and the town was just not there, and they just lost. With each gun battle they lost, more ground was taken by 95 to the point they could plant. You know, and they're just waiting for the stragglers to come up.
Exactly. So it looks like it's going to be ventilation room again, as they don't want to go back to customs, and they definitely don't want to go over to tellers and bathroom. So
at least they have a fighting chance. They still have one more, like they're still in it. They're one round away, sadly, from losing, but they're not out just yet. So potentially a comeback could happen, but that's 3 rounds they have to get back.
It's definitely going to be a very large hole for 95 to crawl out of, but I mean, we saw Talon do it on the last map. They came back from a 5-2 and a 6-3. It was 6-3, and then they started to make their comeback, so we could possibly see the start of a comeback here. I mean, it's always good momentum to get a round win, even if it was on to Ventilation Room and Supply, but if you're Talon here, you just need to keep your composure and say to yourself, yeah, we lost Ventilation, or we lost Customs and Supply Room. We're okay. We get to go back to our primary site of the Customs and, or not Custom, I keep getting them messed up, Ventilation Room and Workshop. As, yeah, that was the first time they were able to win on this half, so. Also bringing the alibi as well, so that's going to be interesting to see how she chooses to work in this round.
Yeah, you're completely right on that. They don't need to beat themselves up. Customs and security, like, it's not like a really good site. Customs and detention. It's not really like the best site you're gonna win most likely, but they're back on their main primary site. They don't have to just play normally like they did, and they could possibly win it.
Volker is going to be droning up the top floor here, and we'll spot out the one attacker. As Bugs is actually going to go for a nice shot there through the wall of security and take down Tito. So that's the Blackbeard already off the board, and I'm not sure how Bugs was able to win that fight up against the Blackbeard shield, but an excellent shot from him nonetheless, as it looks as though Captain wants to go for a rotate here, but Raiders is ready outside the front door. Won't be able to land the crucial shots to take him down, but Mello is waiting just inside this vent door, waiting for the Ash to push in aggressively without possibly having the intel. Looks as though they've cleared out Armory here, so Bugs is going to possibly go for a rotate back in, but the drones are doing their due diligence. He could have possibly had a free kill there, but the drone will spot him out inside of office. And he's going to go rotate right back into Fountain. Mello gets a nice shot there onto Raiders. So that is the Ash playing on the front door. That might have been an aggressive run out from Mello, as Raiders just didn't seem to expect it. So 5v3 in favor of Talon on their favorite bomb site. This is what we expected to see. Beta will get a refrag though, but not sure if it'd be a little bit too late. Does take out the Jaeger, and we'll have to deal with the Legion inside of offices. Who's going to rotate back to
side?
site?
Good for 95 here.
Yeah.
Minute down, 3v4. Yeah, it's not looking good here. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to do anything stupid, probably yelling at each other not to peek anything over, no hero plays, just want us around. Getting another pick too. Yeah.
Ooh, a nice shot through the hatch. So that's one Nitro off the board, and no Nitro on the mute. So in that aspect, it looks good for 95. But again, you still have 3 guns you got to deal with, and there's not much that they're going to do. But, ooh, a nice shot there from behind. Beta misses too many shots, though, so that's going to allow the Alibi to make it away with her life. So, missed opportunity there from Beta, to say the least, as he's going to hop right over. This guy may get a free kill for Mello, as yes, he does. He grabs his diffuser right outside the main door, and he's going to hop right back in through sight. So, it's all up to Guy on a Bear. He does win these situations, but not today. Reap shuts it down, so that's map 2 in favor of Talon. We're going to be seeing a map 3 on Coastline.
Damn. Yeah, that was a good job on Talon, keeping them mentally, like them being okay. We lost the first map. It's not a big deal. We'll come back second and keep their head in the game. No, it's just over. Like, it's map. Going the 3rd map and anyone can
win. All right. Getting right back into things here, as we're going to be looking at the bans right at the bat. It looks like Serpa's coming back just in time, so.
Yeah, I'm back here. Bear sent me a message. They're ready, so it's just up to Talon.
Perfect. And I started it, so Talon was all readied up. And it looks as though Talon going to be banning the Blackbeard right off rip. Don't want to have to deal with Tito's on that Blackbeard on a map, especially like Coastline, which is a map where I feel like there's a lot of windows to be played, especially if you're going Penthouse or Hookah, and looks like the Ying yet again. So will we see the exact same two bans from 95 yet again as we've seen for the last two maps?
Potentially. I think they might ban Legion, or they'll probably just stick to an Ella.
That will be
It's
interesting.
between those two operators for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Will be the Legion. So they will
Yeah.
switch it up. That makes more sense for a map like Coastline. I don't feel like the Ella Shotgun's very good on Coastline. There's a lot of long hallways to deal with, so that makes sense to ban the
Probably
Legion.
they haven't been really dealing with Ella. I mean, no, that's right. They've been dealing more with Legion, so I'm pretty sure they're angry that they're stepping into a Legion every now and then. So they just probably want that off.
Also, banning out the Mira while you're on defense is an interesting choice. So again, if you are just joining us, it's 2-2 right now. The first map was Oregon. It went in favor of 95, 8-6, and the second map, Border, went in favor of Talon, 7-3. So third map, Coastline. It looks like once the Ella has been unbanned, it will be brought out immediately, but 6 picked off of to a Vigil. So interesting flexing that Ella and 6 picking it, and Tito's will go onto his Thermite, or onto the Thermite. So bringing a Heart Breacher for Coastline makes sense. Only if they're going, I'd say, to the top floor of Penthouse. Because you don't really need a Heart Breacher for any of the other sites. Or at least you can do without it.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting
Yeah,
to
like
see.
I just said,
Go ahead.
it's been moving away from Penthouse. It's been moving
Yes.
away from Penthouse and more so to Kitchen. So Thermite's not really as needed, but they are opting still to bring him. I think that's just more so. I think that's Bulker bringing Thermite, and that's just what he's normal to at this point, being a support player like he is. I think that's what. No, that's Tito's. My bad, actually.
Camera activated.
Maybe just a change of operators, but hopefully they realize that Thermite's not as needed. Because I think at one time I played Thermite here too. Played Thermite every single round, and the only thing I Thermited was a castle wall. So the meta's really switching away from Thermite on this map for sure.
I mean, there's nothing you really need to Thermite. I mean,
Yeah.
most teams opt to open up this wall into Kitchen, so I mean, you can't Thermite that. You'll get peeked from bathroom anyway. I mean, for top floor, if you want to open up this VIP wall with the Thermite, if it's reinforced, that could be useful, but again, I just don't think that the Heart Breacher is a very viable operator for Coastline, which is weird to say, because most often the Heart Breacher is essential for every attack, but
Yeah.
Coastline, it's not.
Because when you bring a Heart Breacher, you're that utility is meant for Heart Breaching, right? So you could bring easily any other op like a Thatcher, or, other operators to help out. So once you bring that like a Heart Breacher, that's what his only job is. The only thing you probably bring is like Claymores and flashbangs.
It's interesting to see that the IQ is also not being brought here by 95. And an excellent pixel angle there for Tito's. As he may have found a kill if he held the angle a little bit longer, but the Valkyrie is just weaving in and out of those shots. Mello again on his smoke is going to be trying to go for this gas off of the main window. Just trying to deny... Yeah, the default cam's actually still up, so Tito's not aware of it. That's going to be a big misplay as the Valkyrie is going to be going for pre-fires. But no, an excellent pre-fire from Reap as he spots Tito's coming in. Will take the head right off, and another pre-fire won't land as Raiders hits the shot right onto the Valkyrie. Guy in a bear gets to finish off onto Captain, and it's going to be all up to the remaining defenders. Bugs does find the kill on the Bulker, though, so it's back to a 3 versus 3. Diffuser isn't in sight. I think it's down just on the other side of the table from Raiders, so he's going to have to possibly go fragging out or go for the Diffuser. We'll spot the smoke, and he's going to go right through the rotate hole. Could possibly catch a smoke off guard. Yes, he will. Beta and Raiders hit nice shots, and it's going to be all up to Moist Cardboard. Doesn't have any impacts left, so can't go for the impact hole above the plant. So that's going to be all up to him to try to clutch us out. Well played there from 95, able to enter into the site and get those kills after losing some members early on.
Yeah, especially like when it comes to this side, I have that same mentality. Like, if you can't open up thermite, like if you can't open up walls or something like that, your best bet is just to go in there and win your gun battles, stacking up and trading. Whoa, nice shot from Moist.
Nice shot from Moist. Will take down Raiders, who got a little bit too aggressive and almost found the kill onto the Twitch as well, but not enough ammo to finish off the shot as he's just going to rush right in through sight. Could possibly... Oh, a nice headshot on the Bear. Will he take out the Twitch as well? He's playing aggressively in the hallway. Oh, the headshot from Moist. He does get the clutch, but not enough time to get the defuse off. As what a... Those were some excellent 3 kills from Moist Cardboard. Just not enough time to get that bomb anti-defuse down. Unfortunate there from Moist Cardboard.
Moist definitely lost the round, but he definitely did win something else and mentally, like, because he definitely showed that team that if you peek me, I'm probably gonna slam you. He got those 3 kills in ways that he shouldn't have. You know, Raiders was there. He got picked off, but he didn't get traded out, right? But getting those kills like that, it leaves a message in the enemy's minds, right? Like. That you know, he is going to kill you if you give him that one chance.
Exactly. Ugh. So again, it looks like it's gonna be Kitchen from Talon, which I'm not sure how much I agree with this. But
they just need to be there to pick up those trades, right? Raiders jumped in, got a pick on I think it was Reap, and then the smoke blinded whoever was behind him, so he couldn't get the trade off. You know, they just need to be able to get those trades and make sure that they can't like control the territory.
Yeah, exactly. I'm interested to see where these cameras come out from Reap. One will go in courtyard. The other one possibly inside of Sunrise, but no. He will put it inside of the kitchen window, which is where the Ash of Raiders was playing aggressively last round. Unsure of where he wants to put it. We'll just put it right above the window, which can be easily shot from that window, so it's interesting that he chose to put it there. But, again. Looks like the push is going to come from Sunrise. Tito's again on the Thermite. So... I'm not sure if he's just not feeling the Hibana today, or maybe they just want to bring the Thermite instead. They want to have bigger holes, but I don't know.
I think they're scared that there's that slight potential chance they might go to Penthouse, because that's what I was when I was playing Thermite every round. I'm like, there's still a chance they can go there, so they're like wanting to be ready.
Yeah, it's always good to be prepared with a hard. I mean, there's never a bad. It's never a bad thing to bring a hard breacher. As I mean, it's so useful for castle barricades if you do need to. But looks like Beta actually spots out the Vigil playing above and is gonna get the down, but not the finish off. Will he get the shot through the wall? Yes, he will.
Ooh, nice shot.
Hits the head right through the wall, but Bugs actually gets a refrag there onto Bulker, so that's your Jackal off the board. So these roamers are gonna be able to live a lot more easily without having to be tracked, and those smoke canisters also taken away from him as well. They're going to have to deal with the smoke above, or the mute above as well, as Captain is going to be playing it. Reap, it's a nice Nitro cell onto Raiders, so the Ash taken out. Looks as though she tried to hop in that big window. Will be immediately blown out of the air by Reap, as it's a 4v3 now. Minute 20 into the round. Captain might get the flank here onto the Thatcher, but the shotgun comes out and the down onto Guy and a Bear, and the push out onto this balcony from the Twitch. Will Captain be able to get the shot? He blows the shotgun as it's a potato fest from Beta. It's a 1v4 now for Tito's on that Fragmite. Will he be able to secure the clutch? But that doesn't seem very likely, as he's just trying to go for the pre-fires. He's going to fall right up the Cool Vibe stairs. Does have the diffuser in hand, so has that going for him, but the passive play here from Talon shows that they really want to win this round, and Reap really being the only aggressive one is going to find the drop shot onto Tito's, so a much better round for Talon.
Well, a lot more prepared for sure. You saw that Clay was right there, like he was ready for that jump in. As soon as he heard it, pulled out the Nitro and blew up Raider, so they learned from their mistakes, you know.
Exactly.
Curious to see if 95 will eventually stop bringing Thermite, or if they're gonna continue to stick onto him. It seems like they're gonna just offer the faster Hibana.
Yeah, so finally switching over to the Hibana, which is interesting that they chose to do that. Also bringing the sledge as well it's actually going to be a top floor site, so bringing the sledge instead of the buck I think is it's going to be a big issue for 95. But I guess they do have the ash, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're definitely right. They might just, maybe a bit annoyed that they brought a sledge instead of a buck, but there's no way of them knowing that they're gonna go hookah.
I guess they maybe assumed that it was gonna be downstairs, but I'm not too sure what the logic is behind that.
It can be just because he likes the LED5 and he won frag.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no idea. I'm surprised that they're gonna bring a alibi. I don't really see the potential use for her. Maybe besides bring those holograms around to get some information, but besides that, I don't think she has the best utility to bring for the site.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't know. Alibi is just always a weird operator. I hate Alibi. I don't like her gun. I don't like that she doesn't bring any utility to the team, but a lot of big teams have been able to implement her into their strategy, so I mean, if you're able to make it work.
She's a 3-speed.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing. She's a 3-speed, so she can, act somewhat as a fragger if their playstyle is like that. But besides that, you're right. She doesn't offer much.
Beta is holding the Pengu angle between the bars there. That's actually a really tight angle into hookah, but no one is going to be holding that right now. Looks like everyone's playing inside of Penthouse, really. Mello actually is holding the angle just on the door, so does probably have the shotgun in hand. Actually he's on cameras now, waiting to see where this push is coming from. Raiders aggressively downstairs, gets the first kill inside of Office onto Captain, so looking to clear out these roamers. We'll take the alibi off board, so again, you lost your operator, which brought no utility to the board, so it's not the biggest loss in the world, but again, it's a gun, so it is useful in that sense as a fragger. This is a Mello might want to get aggressive here onto the Twitch. Raiders is gonna find, or Guy in a Bear is gonna find that camera just in the corner of hookah or the aquarium room.
It's a nice angle. The Hibana?
Yeah, I like that angle. That's probably why they chose to bring the Hibana. As Tito's are going to be trying to stick this plant. There's no nitro from below, and the smoke canisters aren't landing. The cover from Guy in a Bear is going to be coming out in full, as it looks as though Beta got the down onto Mello, and the nitro from below is finally going to find Tito's, as it's just too late from Reap. Beta finds a kill onto Bugs. It's going to be all to Reap down below. Going to have to deal with the Ash as well, as Raiders is definitely going to peek him. And trying to run away is Reap. Raiders is going to gun him in the back, so well played there by Raiders.
Oh, that was a really good semi-quick push from 95. I don't think they were expecting them to plant the bomb right away like that, so definitely caught them off guard on that play.
What is happening in chat right now? Why is everyone getting timed out? If people keep acting like retards, please just ban them. I don't want to deal with it. People need to learn to stop acting like children and just watch the stream.
They're going to go for that same side again.
Yeah.
They're not going to bring the alibi. I think this time they're going to bring a Maestro. Did they bring a Maestro?
No, they did not.
Yeah, definitely Maestro is going to be a lot more useful here.
I agree. I just don't like. I don't think Alibi is. In my opinion, I don't think she's useful for any site. I mean, I guess it can be intel if people are jumping through windows and stuff, but I don't agree with an Alibi pick. But I mean, who am I to say that? I'm just a caster. There's no way in hell I can play at this level, but
there's some truth to it without that even being cast or not. You know,
Yeah.
you have to look at it like, what is she gonna bring to the team?
My evil eye.
Like holograms by now, and at this level, everyone knows like once you shoot a hologram, oh, it's fake. It's gonna be there. You can't move it. No one's gonna pick it up and get shot in the head if you try to pick it up or act like it. You might have the off chance of acting like a hologram and getting away, but you're definitely gonna die 90% of the time trying to do anything with those holograms.
Yeah, exactly. And an interesting spawn peek there from Fable Bugs is actually going to take down Tito's. So Tito's having a rough game so far. 0-4 through the first 4 rounds. As he just wasn't paying attention to those angles, and he's going to fall to the aggressive play from Bugs. But, I mean, he did get refragged. But, again, that's your Habana off the board. So that nice angle that we were complimenting through this wall on, I guess this is, what, billiards room?
Oh yeah,
Pool room is not going to be there. Beta finds a kill onto Kid Mello though, so that's your smoke off the board. So Exo picks is, wow, some taps coming out from Reap as he's going to tap the head right off of Volker. Going to be getting aggressive behind the bomb as well as he's looking for the kills. Beta gets another kill for himself and a third as well onto Cardboard. Really fragging out here. It's going to be all up to Reap to clutch it out in a 1 versus 3. Will he even be able to find one? No, he does not. Beta with a 4K, or an ace, I believe, actually, as he was able to find the first kill as well. What a round from Beta.
Where did he come from? Did he go through hookah or go by upstairs?
I think he just ran right in through hookah.
Yeah, a good push from him, for sure, on that, getting that 2-piece. And then, by then, I think the fact that 2 of his teammates died within a second definitely scared up Reap. You saw him panicking a bit there, and then Beta came through the door and cleaned it up. So, good push on him for winning his team that round.
So, looks like they're going to be going back down to kitchen, which makes sense. It's the only site that they've won so far. And I don't know. I just don't think that they're prepared for any of these other sites. It doesn't seem like a map that Talon is very knowledgeable on, I guess. I'm not sure. It is a new map, and I know that Talon has a lot of old players on it. So maybe just not comfortable with it. I don't know. Maybe if I'm Talon, I would have probably tried to bring it to more of an OG map for the third map, but I don't know. Maybe they thought they were stronger on it than they are. Oh god.
It could be due to like they were just comfortable on kitchen. They did win that round over there. They have the chance. No, might as well just go back there, right?
No, yeah, of course. But it just doesn't seem like they have their strats down for the other sites. They're just kitchen, which isn't a good thing if you're Talon. Raiders looks to be pushing the the kitchen window yet again, and it is gonna get lit up from the roof as he's gonna try to shoot a charge right up, but Moist Cardboard's gonna back right up and only take about 10 HP from that. So they are ready for him to jump in this window this time. Maybe not even having to toss in the Nitro Cell, but Raiders is gonna jump right in and is gonna take down Reap. He could have gone for the kill onto the whoever's on that camera inside of service, but the plant's gonna come right in. One smoke canister's gonna come out. Tito's gets a kill on the Bugs. Will Raiders be able to find the second onto that smoke? Doesn't look like he will this time. The diffuser's making its way right through kitchen. The last smoke canister's gonna come out from Kid Mello as the plant's gonna start to come down from Bulker on top of the cabinets. Moist Cardboard with the angle from above is gonna take down Tito's, but is he gonna be able to find the kill onto the planter? No! The impact coming in the wrong spot, so the plant's gonna come down. And they have full control of kitchen right now. 95 does, so it's going to be interesting to see how they choose to make their way out of here.
Yeah, for sure. It's up to them to sneakily get around, and he's going to get traded right away. They're all going to be holding passive angles, and it's all left to Moist Cardboard, and I doubt he's going to get anything through here. With 4v1, they're going to be holding angles through. Yep, right there. I don't know how Raiders got in. Did he repel in?
He just jumped. He just jumped right in the window. He literally just jumped right through the window, and nobody was watching it.
You can't repel in there. I just remembered, but that's crazy. He was in there so fast. I was kind of shocked. I don't know how we got in there that quick.
So, again, the crackhead plays from Raiders allow them to win the kitchen site. Just the nitro cell's not coming in fast enough to take him out. He literally just sprinted right through the nitro cell and was able to take out the Valkyrie before she was even able to blow it up. So, I mean, just Raiders being a crackhead there.
Question mark on his face. Question mark on his face when he saw that Ash pointing a gun at him. I would have been mad too if that was me.
Yeah, definitely. Like, why the hell is this Ash already in sight?
Because he's done that multiple times, right? He did it once, it worked. The other time he died, and the third time he did it again. He must be somewhat annoyed at his teammate for letting him just get through that without any punishment.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, they're going for a blue bar here. Blue bar, I think, is like the same sort of mindset when it comes to Big Tower. It's a kind of a weird push, right?
Yeah.
There's no set push. No one knows that, you know, for any other map like Oregon, you know, you would get the hatch open, then you go down and plant. But for blue bar, it's a bit more different. It's not pushed as much, so I'm kind of curious to see what 95 will do, whether they'll push through office into blue bar, or just can plant right behind the bomb and sunrise.
I feel like the most common push, like you said, is office. Which we're gonna be seeing Raiders. I'm just gonna spectate Raiders for the first minute of the round every time, because obviously that's where the action is. Raiders might go aggressive already into office. There's nobody playing it. He will go for the drone though, so a smart play by him and a patient play by him, which isn't something we're used to seeing. Normally he's pretty cracked out. He's gonna rush right inside. There's actually nobody playing inside of blue bar, but they do have holes above. He could possibly just walk right in behind bar. They do have holes for main lobby, so not sure if the Maestro cameras are gonna be able to spot this out. They do have, they have the Maestro camera inside of the green strip, so again, I expect Raiders to possibly, yeah, he's already inside of blue bar.
Yeah, he's already in.
Yeah, he made his way right past the Maestro camera. He does spot that it's not on. And could possibly get an easy kill. Oh, what a shot from Raiders to take out the Doc of Reap. Kid Mello has left the game. I'm not sure what happened there. Might be looking for a rehost here. The plant's already coming down from Beta as Raiders are going to be trying to go for this cover here onto the main doors. He's going to situate himself right inside the closet. Captain is going to get one on the Maestro. As he going to look out the window, he looks for another one, but he's going to miss too many shots. Beta finds another kill for himself as he takes down Moist Cardboard. Gets the down as well into the Maestro as he goes for the wall bangs onto the Jaeger, but isn't going to be able to land enough shots to get the finish off. Pushes through the hallway as the reload is gone. Oh, and the wall bang with the pistol finds the kill onto Bugs. So an excellent map this so far from Beta as he has 14 kills through 6 rounds.
Although Beta is fragging out, I give it a lot of credit to Raiders. He is opening up these rounds perfectly for 95. Going in, he's pretty much causing like confusion every single round so far of the past 2 rounds. He's just in, and I imagine just Talons was calm, just then yelling, he's in, right? So
yes,
it's probably really annoying to deal with a player like that it just jumps in, and then it's just like just confusion in the comms.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. I think Raiders might not have the most frags, but for someone that has literally just jumped into sight every single round and to only have 2 deaths, that's actually pretty crazy. Anything for the next 3 days. And Cardboard will finally join back in, so we can go ahead and start it. Looks like 95 is ready as well. So it is 5-1. The halves just switched, so 95 will be on defense now, which is correct. So everything's ready to go. Some high pings though.
It should settle down once they get into the match. It always does that.
Okay, that's good. It is central. For those of you that don't trust me, I know I've been known to screw some things up pre-match before, but not right now. Looks like Raiders actually going to be going with the Doc. Actually, I don't think he's that much of. Is he that much of a Doc player? I don't think I've seen him play Doc that often.
I think he just wants that for that ACOG for sure. Just like any other Doc player wants. I think he just wants it for that ACOG, get into a gun battle, and Doc himself up if he wins or loses it.
Exactly. Always never a bad thing to run Doc. Unless you need more utility, I feel like Doc is a good operator for anybody. Anybody can run Doc and get kills. So.
It offers good bar, like bar. It's always a good pickup.
Yeah.
Ability wise.
And he also comes with a bulletproof camera too. So if you want to bring that as well. It's actually interesting to see that they're going to reinforce the entire kitchen wall. So not opening up any of it. Actually, not something that I've seen on very often. So it will be interesting to see how well that works. I assume Tito's with the battery in hand is going to be going for a run out with the nitro cell, as now his gun is completely screwed up too. So you know that this was called out by the drone. I think the drone of Captain is still there. Tito's does not know that it spotted him, so we'll be getting on cameras. Wow, that's completely messed up from our point of view. He's got a gun and a battery in his hand. Definitely not going to be spectating him for this round, but looks as though Bulker and Raiders getting into a little game of peekaboo here, as Raiders looks to want to take out the Maestro here. So not letting him put the this doesn't want to let him put the shield on. It looks like I'm definitely smelling a TK from Raiders. It looks like
I don't know what they're trying to do. They're just talking to each other, maybe.
It looks like without you on the team, they have to find somebody else to troll. So in this case, it looks like it's Bulker. So
yeah, they got to be their body bag. Got to hit him up.
Exactly. So I don't know. While all that's happening, the push is coming down from Talon, and they're gonna start to buck above. And it looks like Raiders will finally move. Yeah, and he's gonna finally let that shield go down. So good on him to let Bulker put the shield down, as the push is going to start to come out on kitchen window, and some Nomad charge already going off onto the flank. It seems it might have been Tito's inside of Sunrise, who again, yeah, I'm not going to be spectating Tito's. I'm sorry, we can't see anything from your screen. But the push starting to come out on the top floor, as Mello running the Jackal this round is going to spot out the Bandit of Tito's, who will be finally taken out. So don't have to worry about spectating him anymore, as he is dead. So the push finally starting to come out onto the site, as we're already 2 minutes into the round, and it's going to be an easy kill for Bulker as he just sprays up through those bars right onto Mello. So that's your Jackal, your smoke canisters, and the ability to track anybody else in this round. Ooh, Captain almost caught the rotation out there from the Jaeger, but, or not the Jaeger, but who was that, the Doc?
Yeah, I don't think he knows the Jaeger's there. And then Jaeger already was. He's playing like on other.
Sounds like the drone was spotting him out, and he will rotate back onto that couch. Raiders eating some bullets from above. Oh, it doesn't look like they did know. Oh, 2 nice shots from Beta as he smacks Captain outside the Lamborghini doorway. Could get the third kill as well. Yes, he will onto Bug. So it's all up to Reap, who made his way inside of the kitchen. Isn't gonna find. Will find one, but won't find the second. As Raiders with the ACOG will find that kill onto the IQ.
That must really hurt. 3 people cannot kill 1 person. That's gotta hurt.
Able to just win his ones, and who was that? Beta? A Beta again, starting off exactly where he left off. I believe he had like 13 kills before the rehost.
14 and 4, I believe.
14 and 4. So back where he started, so he's 17 and 4 right now. He's really fragging out right now. And again, Tito's been having a rough match so far in Coastline. He's just not been feeling it. I think he's 1 and 7 right now. But I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's his team's winning. He's providing intel. He's running Bandit for his team. I mean, not much else that you can ask for him to do, especially when your team's winning like this.
I was hoping that Talon would recuperate, get their head in the game after that one, but after that 3K from Beta, I don't think it's going to be better.
No, they had a hot start to the round, and then Beta just swiftly brought it back into his team's favor. So
Yeah, sure.
when you're gonna allow one player to do that inside of the lobby, I mean, that's definitely a tilter right there. Looks like it's a pretty standard setup for Hookah. Bringing the double ACOG is Or no, just the one ACOG. I always find it weird to see a Rook instead of a Dox. I feel like Rook is so much more useful. Just because he's able to stem your pistols up. Tito's will finally find his second kill of the match as he just runs out like a crackhead, like kind of a Raiders move there, and just sprints at the ash of Moist Cardboard. But we'll get immediately refragged as the players were ready for him to just sprint backwards. But what an excellent shot to kill the ash almost inside of spawn.
Yeah, at least you got to kill, you know? You got to trade.
Yeah, exactly.
So, not, like, better, I guess. I think it was 0 and or 1 kill, so at least you got to pick right there.
Yeah. So we'll be looking at a push possibly inside of VIP. Is that looks to be where our captain wants to go through. They do have Reap all the way on top of Ruins, so he's going to be looking to possibly go for this push. Or possibly try to find the angle of the player behind bar, but will fall off of it. So Raiders with the shotgun in hand is going to hold down the Cool Vibe stairs as he will get drowned out, so it's likely that no one's going to be pushing him there. But again, he will change his angle as Reap will get onto the balcony. So it's going to start to be an Aquarium push from Talon. As they've got about a minute and a half left, and still the smoke's on the Capiteo. They still have grenades on Buck. Mello's going to hit a nice shot there onto Guyana Bear, so that's going to be your Rook down and the only ACOG off the board. Bugs is going to possibly cook this grenade behind the bar, I would assume, or possibly inside of Hookah Lounge. But again, Claymore is getting set up by Captain, as Bugs is aware that there could be a player below and might go for a nice grenade from below, but no, it bounces too far. That's going to allow, I believe that's the Ella from below. Yes, Raiders is going to have the perfect positioning here in order to stop this plant. If he does have the intel, that is. The fire bolts will come down.
They haven't camped or anything.
No, they don't have any cams, but it looks like Bug's actually going to crouch walk right into sight. Does spot out the Jaeger. The plant is starting to go down, but will the Ella be able to find it? No! He doesn't have the intel on where it is. He's going to be going for the shots through the floor. He's going to try to find anything that he can, but it's 2 quick kills from Beta as he finds Reap and Bug. So putting in big work for his team as its post-plant gets set flying through the wall by the air jab as 3v2 post-plant position. Bolker has the shotgun in hand, but the Ella shotgun from below is trying to find the kill in the Capiteo. Bolker gets one on the captain.
Start off.
But no, the jump out from Beta is perfectly played. So he will get the pickup onto his teammate. And that's the matchup there. 95 win Coastline, the third map, 7-1. So looked like Talon were going to be able to bring something back into their favor, but 95 just too strong in the end. Will send themselves to the finals tomorrow to face off either against Regime or IF. So I believe that match is tomorrow. So yeah, that should be another interesting one as well. Anything to add, Serpa?
Yeah, definitely. The finals is going to be one sweaty match. Savvy, they couldn't come back. They got that plant down, but post-plant, it kind of crumbled with the Ella shooting above and probably some confusion on the mics again. So unfortunate that they lost 7-1. But yeah, you know, pick yourselves off. You know, you guys are a new roster. Hopefully you guys will come back, gel together, and even become a better team.
Exactly. So